Guys, we are live. Jason Debilius here. Before the match starts, we're going to do like a ball throwing thing, this Hawaiian tradition. I'll explain a little bit later as I give the particulars, but for now, let's stare at center court and our first match. Did I lose you? Are we still here? Oh, thank God. I cannot leave with the phone. The phone is my signal. I could drop this a little bit. Let me drop this a little bit. Let's drop this. Yeah, that's nice. Where's my head? All right, we're good. We're good. We got the whole court. What's up, handsome? We're zooming a little bit, so you got the whole court. You got both. A little sweaty time. He said, "What's the days of work?"
Hey, sweat equity. We're all about sweat equity.
I want to go out there and I wanted to tape it, but the problem is I'm operating the live stream off of my phone. So if I leave with the phone, I lose the signal.
But how do I text you? I'm gonna submit a play at your lead. Drop it in there.
Just text my phone number, give me a day and time that we want to do it. Right now, I don't for the last 2 years.
Isn't it beautiful?
I coach juniors in the morning. I got some brothers from Mexico and Ecuador. Late morning podcast. I do, hang out with my dad. What I didn't do is get all submerged in volleyball.
And then we gotta find balance.
And I used to, the rest of that time is filled with club. I'm not doing club. So it's sabbatical. Just a 1 year sabbatical to travel. It's Honolulu, then the weekend, Seaside, Oregon. I just got back from that. So I I just want to use this time to check out some on the 80th anniversary. Oh, wow,
Oh, convention center, LA, after this. LA, the showdown.
yeah,
The convention center. Yeah, yeah. I mean, everybody and their mama's going to be there. It's the boys. It's the boys. But you know everybody's going to be there.
Yes.
You got Russia. You got Russia. Hey, they're coming, bro.
And it's about time.
You know what I mean?
You know, like, very country, like, a whole country because of
Oh, man, that's nothing to do with it.
like the only thing, like Russia was in the Olympics, and I felt like they cheated for the and the only redeeming thing is that the French beat them the last Olympics, so the French did their Olympic champs. So they were beating the Russians, and I was like, dude, the French better win this.
Then they can't justify it.
Yeah.
But when Russia came to Long Beach, man, that's it. Smacked them, bro. I mean, when there's 7-footers, 3 of them, Christian over the top.
We're fighting over Russia because Russia, for like, if you remember from like 2008 to all the way to 2012, like us beating them in the semi, remember when we won the gold medal one?
Yes.
Semis is game 5. They would lead, the South. They would lead at one ball, a lot. Russia got away with a shot. And I think they released it was around 31. Pass, moved it. Could have played it one spot, so Roy just changed it to 1. Maybe they counted and they just there. Watch it. Yeah. The thing about USA is they're
Look at the bench. They can start on any country. Their bench.
maybe not the French, but yeah.
No, yeah.
I mean, the French, you can't, that's a repeat gold medal, and it wasn't even close. These guys were special. That guy.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I mean, when he does the 360, bang! Over the block. Over the block.
Here's the cool thing. I told him every match that she played, and it was never the same player. It was just a time. Sergio Montenegro, some power here. To kill this set from 30 feet off. Semi.
Hey,
I felt
Iran.
like he was born for that.
But Iran, their team is balling too, bro. You see their libero and their setter. And what about their outside, bro?
I like their setter because he's like an old school body.
Yeah.
It's not doing this.
They're technically old school. Iran. Technically old school. But I hate it. I didn't recommend it. Subscribe.
I will.
Subscribe. And then call them, give them a shout out. Hey, remember me?
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, it's still working. I like it.
Anything, man? We'll definitely talk soon. But are you going to be at the LA? Here's the thing.
go back to my. I'm doing the last student service. I'm just going to I go back to my weekend. Yeah. That's basically one. Yeah, you might have to hold it. I guess all these people are not. No, I think it is. show you mine. No. I should have a newer picture. So this is her when she was like 6 or 7. If you ever seen Game of Thrones, I want you to think of the Targaryen. You know, like the dragon lady. She looks just like her. Like, she probably has 3 dragons with her. That's a whole.
Like stuffed dragons?
Take a look.
Oh my god. No, that's white. She looks like a circle.
That's not gonna happen.
Wow. And where'd that come from?
This is white.
Okay.
You know? My guess is that, I don't know what puberty happens.
What it does?
Yeah, like I'll just sit here on the East Coast, she just dropped her, but she's not here.
The sun. Yeah.
She's the true California kid, though.
She looks like it. Very much.
I'm the only person in this New York.
Oh, you don't live there now?
No, I live in MSC.
Oh, okay. I was like, dang, you came a long way. Yeah, you were in New York.
Well, I met Jason, the guy who came with me this idea. I met him in New York when he was doing all my shows. He was actually doing, wasn't even doing volleyball. He was doing the show, and I was doing a play. Yeah. And I was in a play. I was at the public theater in a play. Yep. I was actually in the at the public theater in a play called FAJ. Playwright won Jessica Lipset, so we wound up at the same party. And I'm like, you know, sir, Versace model. Because he was on all the billboards back then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was like on the 50-foot billboards. I'm like, you're a Versace model. And I saw you in the Final Four playing Penn State, you know? Well, his idea was, like, as you guys know, in volleyball, right? There's this huge gap, like, after regional and before that, where they need somewhere to play. And the only option is really Arizona, right? So it's 115 degrees. They're using this, like, green and white fading, right? And everybody refereeing is like, you got a girl out of row 1 just hitting over on 2. And instead of the referee giving us the ball and calling it a replay, he can say, she wasn't on the back. And I'm like, a ball doesn't go down like this. If she's below the back.
Yeah. I think that's like the opposite.
So Jason went to the office and talked to the class about it, you know, how to talk to the coaches. They were telling him to hush. Nobody hushes anything. That's real. And he's like, you know, I could do this in Hawaiian. Yep, they told him just what you got to do.
Were you talking about festival?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then a year later, we did this lesson.
Yeah.
But that's how it started. Yeah. It was a douche together being there. People
So when families, when the kids being out of school, like, it's like a nice, yeah.
Well, a lot of shit's cool too for the parents who have to work. This is Hawaii. Yeah. I can have a lot of viewership, but the viewers are sad.
So we have no good. We don't have a.
23.
We don't have her. Well, no. We also have on home 3 rows of quit.
That's
That
a coach's failure to.
That explains our team you saw yesterday.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a coach's failure. I don't even know me. I can tell you.
I see where this is radar. So I said, my daughter will live and she just really been, but she never got to serve.
Here she is. I love it. Opportunity where there's
The
chaos.
other girl didn't come.
Yeah, where there's chaos, there's opportunity.
Your daughter was the state regional defensive player of the year. So if they tell you on practice, they just play all around the country. They were just playing. That was practice.
Here's the thing. From the,
My daughters are playing all around the Walker practice. But that's why we don't have a service. I was like, you have to stay home on
as weird as it sounds, you can have a practice going down just like that. long as they take care of women's volleyball. I've been coaching since 1950.
I mean, and I'm sure you can do it, but I'm saying like that.
No, but for me, I'm only speaking as someone like I coach Division 1, 2, and 3. I coach professionals, I coach ACC teams, NCAA Final Four. Just in my opinion, juniors at this level, for women, for girls, not for boys, never do anything to a player in front of the team that will come to play. Because what happens is you start having people and coaches, we think we see it. I can put you if I do. I won't see it. And I won't see it until I see it. So for boys, you can keep them in the fence. They look for a leader. But sisters, like the chain, for girls, is more important than any skill set you teach.
But their whole team that they were on was like a rare.
But when they form like mini cliques, 4 places, 2 places, we really in our ego, our coaches in our ego, I guess, we do not. That program is right now. They lost 3 sets of 0. They gave it a half hour. They got escorted out by security. I guess they lost 2 to 1 in the first two, and the women started swinging at each other in the locker room, and the athletic director picked everything on Joseph. That happened. I was actually in Johnson. That happened to me. I just want many girls from my court to do everything together. If you all decide you need it together, as long as it's unanimous. I don't want one of you liking it.
I like
No, all of you gotta hate it.
I like taking pictures every night because mostly when they're all like excited and cheering for each other. Every point you should be like so excited like you just want the whole game. And like all the other shit, like I have 2,000 and things like that. I show them all their packages. Like I can bring my camera and do that. There's no like ever. I mean if you did, like seem like I'm like I'm always trying to get them lined up, but they're just like
Well, for clubs, I'm the only coach. I've only coached like 3 clubs, but every practice, I'm the only coach in the club that accepts the business. A lot of APs I'm like, look, one of the stipulations for you, the parents are allowed to come. This way, if there's a tournament that happens and someone says, why isn't my kid playing? I do this, I go, you know. I go,
I'm pretty sure you were there.
say it with me, girl.
Pretty sure you were there.
Yeah. I'm confident in my ability that even if I make a decision, it's worth it. A lot of coaches are conscientious about their trust. At this point, I'm 55 years old. Look, evolution practices so the parents watch from this. There's this booth with a window, and it looks like this. I just moved from New York, so when I saw this kid looking at me, I was like, hi. And I think, look, if she doesn't want to play volleyball, she's going to play something. Because she's an individualist. Well, mommy was an old sport athlete. So whatever mommy plays, yeah. Mommy won 2 state championships. Yeah. Parkersburg, West Virginia, she went outside hitter at Harvard. She's a two-sport athlete. I'm a super athlete. I dropped everything I was doing. So by the way, that old stuff, the parents in the booth, they didn't say hi back, they were just looking. So all of the kids were like crying. I'm coming with a issue hat. So I don't have a blue. I said, all right. So I tell you what, I'm gonna run this drill. You guys do the drill? If you guys do the drill in 60 seconds, if you can continue this for 60 seconds, you run the drill. We were like, oh, sweet. I'm like, all right, this is what I want you to do. 4 people on each side. Pass, set of 4, walk your approach. Stay on the ground, take deep, and put it to position. So the first 10 seconds, they're just fine, and they're joking. 31 seconds in, the set's too tight. The drill is you're not allowed to jump, so it's too tight. I'm like, reset. So they do it again. This time it's 24 seconds. And then the next time it's 16 seconds. And I'm like, I stopped the drill. So you guys I'm the coach. And they're like, yes, coach. And I look at the parents. I'll put the video. And the parents go, like, I just went, I went back and I'm like, what do you think I'm doing here? Don't let the Yankee hat fool you. Yeah, man. Well, here we go. It's going to be. Guys, good morning. Okay, or just morning.
Good morning to all. I am Jason DeBillius. This is Court 1. This is the Hawaiian Convention Center. This is a Hawaiian festival. First match of the day. Let's start it the same way we ended it. Let's go to the comment section before we start the game. We got Team 25 says, let's go City. Amy, good morning. Hi, I know you were with me yesterday. It says, go City and Ryan. Or is it Rian? You tell me, okay? I want to get this right. Trying to be professional. Love from Aunt Amy. I love when people say aunt. Auntie sounds like you're 80. Aunt sounds like you're an aunt. Or an aunt. I'm not sure. Yes, I'm 100% being joined by Coach Dr. Kalani. Coach Kalani. Good morning, sir. Top of the morning, my friend. Let's switch to the rosters. We got a screen over there to look at, or you could just look live. Here we are.
Okay. Thanks for having me.
No, the pleasure. It is my honor, duty, and privilege to have Dr. Kalani with me. He joined me for a couple of matches yesterday. There were a slew of people, but there's only one that brought the aloha spirit, and he's sitting to my left.
Mahalo.
Let's get you some volume. You get more volume than me because I yell louder. I just don't want you to have to yell. Let's get the scoreboard. Oh, ooh, scoreboard. Got to fix that really quick. Scoreboard remote control. Sorry, guys. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of
First serve into the net.
Oh, man. That's how we start the day.
Looks like this is the first game getting underway, too.
It is. It's the 8 o'clock game.
No, I mean on the whole gym.
Yep. Oh, good serve to position 1. And that's an ace. There's an error, then an ace. And the first 2 points go to City.
2 most important aspects of the game, serving and passing.
Don't you feel like we're having the same conversation? Wow, that ball is a touch out of bounds. And a quick, before we can blink, Coach, it's already 3-0. City, that is Cody Ruin. She's always the first server in their rotation. They usually start at row 1. She goes back to position 1. Why not? Going on the outside. We got a free ball situation. City on the attack. City, right side. Oh!
1 block.
Dropped it like it's hot, Coach. All right.
1 blocker up. You're going to struggle.
Yeah, in system, right? You want to
In
set up
sys-
those one-on-ones. Ruin with the serve again. That time it goes to 6. Outside, that's trouble. That's 5-0. And no one would frown if the coach called timeout right now. As I told you yesterday, I'm a quick trigger timeout guy. So
Same here.
yeah, sorry, let's fix my mic. Yours
But-
is perfect. Yep. All right, back to position 1. Right, it's their job to fix it. It's your job to serve it. Another free ball, looking for 6. This time to the middle, just spreading
To
the
the
love.
block.
That's Elise Parnell.
The thing about
Elsie Parnell. Sorry.
timeouts yesterday
Yeah.
are the way we do it doesn't mean it's the correct way. And we, as we learned yesterday, the guy saved his timeout and needed it later on.
Yeah, that's right. I was like, what do I know? He had 2 in the chamber when they came back. So I agree. And that ball is finally outside and finally getting on the board is Havoc Black. Number 36. Addison Purvis to serve.
Scoreboard, is it 2? I think it's 2. The tooled one and then that one.
Oh, it's 6-1.
6.
Because their first serve was in the net or out, right? Their first serve was out.
Yeah, but the one that tooled the block and then that
gotcha.
one right there.
So what do you got for
Should
score,
be 2.
Coach? 6-2?
Should be. I don't see that.
All right. Well, we'll wait for them to change
Oh
it.
yeah, they have 1.
We'll wait for them to change it. When they change it, we'll change it. There's a dig. Looking to get to 2. But not yet. They'll listen to coach, they'll get 2. Both coaches on and off the court.
Parents are usually on that.
It's true. All right. Let's move my camera so when we do our bunker cam, you can see us both. Perfect. Back to business. This time, position 6. We're going to hear that name a lot. That is number 9. That is Madigan. Sophia Madigan, the lefty. Her sister, right now, Emily, is not here. Emily, the best offensive player, is missing in action. And I'll get the particulars from the parents over there a little bit later. Back row setter. She stayed below the net. I find it weird that the referee doesn't think they reach above the net when you see there's less arc.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how possible is it to get like no arc where the person's below the net? She must be a genius.
And it's hard. It's really hard to judge unless your eye level is at the tape.
But you can see trajectory. Like
Yeah.
most up and down trajectory, you'll give the ref a mulligan, or, a pass. But that ball got away. But back in system for a free ball. Looking for 4. Tip, not yet. Oh, that ball sails into the tape. Number 21 wants that back. That's Tiffany Perez.
Tough ball to hit coming over your shoulder. Not much of an approach.
Perez had a really good day yesterday. She was just killing it on the opposite, on the right side. She loves that set to the pin, man. She really gets to put some torque into it and open up. And now the lead is cut to 5. And once again, like you said, Coach, this is why he's the coach and I'm not. He saved his timeouts and they're coming back.
But he's calling 5.
Yeah.
Nice.
1-5. That's a great left shoulder serve. That's Perez. This time she tips line and restores order. Side out. These two are the filling out process is coming to an end. They played each other yesterday and they know what they have to do.
It's your favorite lib on that side. I just noticed.
Is it who?
Who?
And it's who? Yes. Ooh, that's a double hit. We'll get over those rules in a minute, but all's well that ends okay. The lead is now back to 5. So you explain to our audience the double hit rule, the exception where the referee has to call it.
Say that again.
So they got rid of double contact on second.
Right,
the
right.
condition is
As
you
long
can't
as
go
the ball
double
doesn't go over
Right,
the net.
Yeah.
You can double it all you want on your side. You just can't double it over the net.
That's a pretty good way to remember it. That's why I got you here. That would have taken an entire paragraph for me, Coach. Back row, that's into the tape. And the lead is, again, cut to 4. Let's see what we got. All right, number 13 from Havoc. That is Lauren Reef. She had a really rough go at it at the end of the day yesterday. She fast starter. And that's what we want to see from her. We want to see great ball control, good coverage. And there she is, back to normal, doing reef things. And the lead is now back to 5.
I think we have a bit of a mismatch on that left pin for City.
And that's what
See
they're
if
doing.
they keep going to it.
Yeah, high line. Actually, your tip line drops faster too because of the short blocker.
Yeah.
Oh, and that ball is another ace. Now the lead extends to 6. City took I remember yesterday it took a while for them to hit their stride, but once they did, they're just covering everything. They're just absolute maniacs out there, except for cutting off their own momentum. You could say it, Coach. Go ahead and say it. I can read your mind.
Kills a rally, kills momentum.
Into the net. Just miss long or something, right?
Serving again. Yeah. Focus on your contact.
I agree. Wow. Nice holds on that platform. Wasn't that beautiful by who?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. For everyone just watching this
by
live
whom?
stream. Exactly. By whom? Not who. Her name is who, not whom. Yeah, so that's Zaiqian Hu. That's H-U. So if we sound like we keep saying who, we don't mean who is that. Her last name is H-U. So, guys, bear with us on that while we get to know the who. Along with the what, the where, and the why. Wow, there's the how. Teardrop. Going back outside. Another tip. Wow, everything at the 10-foot line, Coach. There's finally the back set to D-zone. Not ready. Oh, what a hot mess. Who's going to clean it up?
The antenna.
The antenna. The skinny boy next to the referee said, that's enough. Now back to business, people. The lead is now cut to 3. Pretty good pass. Set out of the middle, cut, line. It's going to be another long rally. That time that's 36. That's Purvis Addison. She got a lot of playing time in the beginning of the day and didn't hear her name called out that much the rest of the day, but here she is, back to business, 8 o'clock in the morning, joined by my man, Coach Kalani. I'm Jason DeBilliards. Kalani, sorry.
Kalani, you're right.
Oh, almost got the coverage on that. Now the lead is, I believe, cut to 2. Is that 10, 12? No, 13. Lead is cut to 3. That's Amy. Sorry, number 17 is Amy Wagner. Yes, yep, that's her. That ball sails luff balloons out of bounds, and that'll lead us to 4.
Luff balloons.
99. Nina, where are you?
Let's hope we don't have 99.
No. Oops, let me fix my green screen, and all right, we're back. Set on the outside. There's the lefty.
Nice swing.
That's Madigan. Once again, there's 2 Madigans, and the harder hitting Madigan is 30% of their offense, and they're going to have to find answers elsewhere today.
She played on Thursday?
Yep. Yes, she did. She had kind of a little of a stutter step and then just got up and this heavy-handed swing. We were like, it caught us by surprise because her approach, like her slow, faster, fastest, didn't look like she was gonna, it was gonna leave her hand like that. Back to action. That's number 2, Marley Richardson. They have a great outside hitting tandem. City does. City 17s. And there's the other one. Remember the name? That's Zoe Barrows. No, excuse me. That's Zoe Davis. Zoe Davis is number 11. And number 2 at the service line, Marley Richardson. That's the outside hitting tandem. Those are the go-to girls, and those are the names you're going to remember for the rest of the tournament as they continue to go further. And there is another ace. It is an ace fest fixing the score for you guys. And both coaches still have All their
As
timeouts.
soon as you say that, they call one.
All right, let me fix my camera for our bunker shot. Oh, there we go. So, Coach, we were talking about the value of the serve yesterday, and that extends to today, right? At every level, like you can go to the Olympic Games, where everyone's doing everything well. It's like the team that sets more competitively and in is the one that wins.
Serve, you mean?
Yeah, at
Yeah.
every level, from like the
Right.
juniors where someone can serve like 15 straight to
When
the
you look,
Olympic finals.
when you look at high-level college volleyball, pro volleyball, there's a lot of attention given to the serve. It's especially like watching UH men's and the importance of the serve. It can change a game. And so I think at the club level, I really believe teams need to give it much more attention.
100%. And it's one of the things, like a lot of coaches in practice, like I visit a lot of practices, and you watch the warm-ups and you watch the drills in the series, and it seems like there are whole practices where they go without serving, unless it's a serving like an in-game situation.
Yeah.
I'd like to see like 15, 20, even a half hour dedicated.
Or they just say, okay, go back and serve at each other.
Right.
And
they need to do better with that
the,
collectively.
The intentionality needs to be there. I tell my players, every time you go back there, if I'm not calling location, you need to have an intention. You're not just trying to get it in.
I like that because, and as we continue to play, let's call this play as that ball sails out of bounds again, speaking of serves.
I don't mind mistakes
on
the serve. As long as there was intention, they tried to make good contact, focus on what they're supposed to do.
And everybody listening to the live stream right now, good coaches, they know when a girl misses going for it, or when a girl misses trying not to miss, or like not paying attention. Long-time coaches know the difference.
Yes.
And like you said, it's if you miss the spot, you're missing from something, and most of the time it's not going to go out. Because let's say I serve someone's left shoulder and it goes 4 feet further, it's still going to be in.
Yeah.
And it might even be like an unintended a good spot.
Right.
Look at that. I'm protected, baby.
You got your fortress set up here.
Yes. Well, last year, this barricade wasn't here. And 4 times it just took out the entire broadcast. Thank you, Hawaiian Festival, for the banner. I got banner protection. There's a free ball. This is the back set, and I believe that's Josie. Yep, Josie Ventura in the middle, and once again, transition volleyball for City. Extends the lead to 6.
Maybe later on we have some time. I'll talk to you about why the team I'm coaching is not here, and just Hawaii volleyball and travel.
Yes. No, we'll do it when the set's done. Between sets,
Yeah,
let's talk about it, my friend. Thank all the coaches that have joined me up here. Look, I have no problem calling this solo, but it's more colorful when I got company. Wow, what a great dig, huh, to the target.
Yeah.
And the setter squaring up. Great technical.
Nice shot.
Somebody did their homework last night. The last 2 times these 2 teams played each other.
That was over the block, right in the seam.
City had a match yesterday where they lost the first set by a lot and were left for dead. And somewhere in the middle of writing their obituaries, something happened and they came back and won the second and third set. Oh, beautiful play. And I think that ball's in. That's a great call by the top ref. Line judge did kind of an I don't know out. And the top
he overruled.
Ref, yeah. And big up the top refs when they see with their own 2 eyes, take charge. By the way, they've been terrific all tournament.
And I think part
That's
of that
also
as an official.
Sorry, before you say that, what did you see?
Oh, I saw out.
Okay, go ahead.
Part of that as an official, when I get up there, and I'm not a official, but as a coach going up there, I try to take care of the girls calling lines, their emotional well-being. So 100%. If they make a mistake like that, I give them I overrule and give them a thumbs up. You're fine.
Yes. Yeah, because it kind of protects them from the parents.
Oh, God.
We got to serve to position 1, and Wow, I love the lunge. Look, it was an ace, but I like that it didn't freeze her.
She almost got that pancake under it.
All right, let's zoom in. There we go. All right, good. No more green screen trouble. We're there.
Nice line serve.
Nice, right? And it's been all day for City, huh? Position 1.
It forced the setter to set her right side. Didn't have many options.
Look at that. Josie out of the middle. Tips it. Everyone's got pretty good hands out here. Outside set and Purvis. Back to Purvis. She stays on the ground, hits cross court. There's a tip on 2 and kind of ill-advised. And Madigan has the Midas touch. When she's hot, she's hot. She's on fire, man.
You run. Are they running a 6-2 on that side?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
looks like they're in row 2 right now.
My setters never dump on a 6-2.
No.
When you're playing good teams, that's not going to go down.
Agreed.
You're there to run the offense, get your hitters into the flow of the game.
I totally get that. And that usually in like a classic base defense, the donut, what we call behind the 10-foot line in the middle, it usually is open, but not when
you're playing good teams.
The libero has a good like starting position. Like a lot of good liberos guard that position until they see the setter set, and then they'll move middle or whatever. So, Coach, let's talk about why the team and the travel. Walk me through that.
So our team, we're from Big Island, Hilo.
Okay.
The Hilo, which is on the Big Island of Hawaii. And we travel a lot to this island during the season.
Okay.
To enter in weekend tournaments. And the cost of that is really high. So inter-island travel, first of all.
Yeah.
Hotels. The big tournaments are stay and play, which I have an issue with, but we won't get into that. The whole stay and play.
Another story.
But so we're spending a lot of money, and the girls are fundraising, parents are fundraising a lot, and so throughout the season we're spending a lot of money. And then we got the bid for nationals in the national division, so we'll be heading to Indianapolis, which is another huge cost.
Yeah, but that's, I mean, at least for nationals, that's what the goal is, right? You want to get a good spot, you want to go there, and you want to hit everybody as hard as you can and see how far you can get. I totally get that.
So this tournament, I'm a part of the staff of this tournament, and I'm talking with the coaches about coming to this tournament. When our parents are struggling to fundraise for Indianapolis, so we kind of move tournament to tournament, month to month. We have to fly here, like I said. And then when we did the last one here, now all our focus is getting money for Indianapolis.
Gotcha.
So to go to our parents, we hadn't planned ahead for this tournament, but at some point we were interested in coming.
Okay.
It was just a hard sell.
Yeah. Well,
with the coaches, we were like, we don't want to ask the parents for this, and then. Yeah, so that's why I don't have a team here.
Well, in your defense, the festival is still in its infancy phase, right? Jason launched this thing last year. He had the idea, and the pioneers, and the partners. We experimented this last year, and we didn't. I mean, only Jason and I, and like the people that came, like knew this is really good. And the second year kind of solidifies that.
Right.
And
I brought a team last year.
And it makes you run plans for the following season.
Right.
Where we both know this is going to be bigger. Mm-hmm. It's going to be stronger.
Yeah.
It's going to be more engaging. And I hope to be back here with NY Varsity Sports, man. This is great.
So the team that I'm coaching now is I brought a team last year.
Yeah.
Now I'm coaching my youngest daughter.
Right.
So now she's moved up to a higher level team. And that's why we traveled so much. We needed to get better competition.
Gotcha.
And so
of course
that comes with a lot of cost.
Man, it does. That's Cody Roon. And it looks like Havoc got her off the service line. Cody Roon, the first server of City. When she gets going, You know, you don't want her scoring 5 points. So that first ball side out, uber important. That's we're going to call this point, but I want to go to the comment section to talk about the Madigans. And that ball off of Zoe, number 11. That's Zoe Davis, a rare shank. She's a very good passer. So comment section. Ruth Madigan said that her righty Madigan shipped off to college this morning. She's playing for University of Dallas and will miss her. And that's where she is, Coach, right now. And that's the missing element to the offense that Team Havoc is trying to wreak havoc.
Okay, that's a good reason for missing the game.
Yes.
As opposed to being stuck on the beach.
I'll tell you this, though. The other Madigan's like, okay, you were 30% of our offense. You were 30% of our offense. Here's 10 kills for me, 10 kills for you. Sorry, guys. We missed that camera.
It's about next girl up.
Wagner to serve, and Wagner, ooh, looked like it was sailing out, and the ball was trying to help her.
I just wanted to say that's how you get. That's the kind of start you want after losing the first set.
Yep. And like you said, miss competitively. You know, that's a ball that looked like.
That's a good serve.
Jeez.
The movement. Remember we talked yesterday about the 3 aspects of serving?
Yep.
Movement and location. She got 2 of them right there. That's the result.
Most of the time, it's when they lose their discipline on the toss. You know, I'm sorry, I'll get to that in a minute. As that ball is in. No, what do I know? Again, dude, I'm calling a match from way back here. I should be embarrassed. It's now 3-3. And as
this location of this serve is awesome.
Richardson goes back.
Yeah. Then she went to area 6.
I think she missed it. I don't even think she intended to go there.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Because she seemed intent on going to that spot. Let's see how she does on this one.
Now, what I usually tell my players is I tell them to look at the spot or look at the court. And then from there, 100% concentration on the ball.
Yeah.
Like people move all the time, but does the spot stay the same? The answer is yes. And there she is back to business. And that was even better. That was her best one of the series so far. And free ball right there. Did it go back to Zoe? Zoe over the top. Doug.
What made that one good is she served 2 previous ones to area 1 short. And then she runs it long in area 1.
And they are
Coach is
really
calling
coming
it,
after. They're really coming after 11, but she's the one at position 1. I don't even think she cares who's at 1.
In the seam now.
Yep.
Sweet.
That was Lauren.
Now, this is the moment.
The reception error.
Sorry.
So I got.
This is a moment when you have a team on the ropes in terms of passing. You just go to the same spot. Move it around a little bit, but just go. Right now, she's in their head. And that's the lid. Go at the lid.
And that's 3 aces right now. That one.
Mishit.
Oh, wow. You know what I like? I like these balls where, like, by all appearances, it looks like it's going to go out by a lot. And then it does something at the end to make you, like, shrug your shoulders. But like you said, similar run. Great service run.
Yeah.
Going for it.
Yeah, that was good.
Purvis to serve. Purvis playing out of position 5. That's Addison Purvis at position 5. Ball's Doug. Outside set. That's Lauren. Doug. Will they go to Zoe? No, they go back set. That's Perez. Doug. Who's going to blink? How about Madigan?
Ooh.
Got it. Sophia Madigan. Let's go. Like I said, she has kills for herself and her right-handed counterpart missing in action. Addison Purvis to serve again. That's a pretty good one. Zoe. I love the angular integrity on that, but just out of bounds, Coach.
Timeout.
There it is. And
by the way, congratulations to what's her name, Madigan?
Yeah.
Emily, for playing at the next level.
I just talked to one of the parents. They said they might have her block middle for like the preseason, and I find that very bizarre because her strengths will play to the needs of the program on the outside. But
depends on what else they have on the roster.
look, I played NCAA one year before I went overseas, and Hunter College, Division III program. All of the players were 6'1" across the board, like from this at every position. So 2 people had to play middle, and I'm the guy with the 80-inch wingspan. My wingspan is 6'8" as we go back to action. And there's an ace. That's how you get out of the timeout. Havoc back in action.
Your knuckles drag on the ground.
Yes. That doesn't mean it was fun. I'm left-handed, so I had to change my string creation with the set. And I'm always matched up with someone 6 inches taller than me.
Nice pass.
Oh, wow. She's back row. And again, they're letting that go.
Oh, the fake attack by the middle.
And coach, like, who's ready for ready for anything except the second or third hit?
Who was not ready?
A little campfire defense, coach. They were roasting marshmallows and singing camp songs.
It wasn't so much their fault. The middle went up as if she was going to return that back and didn't swing.
Nice.
That's difficult.
It's so true. Oh, and error for error. Trading side outs here. And City's back in action, and the lead is 1. For those of you that just joined the live stream, leading by 1 in a set, leading 1-0 in a match is City 17's blue. That's Catherine Hughes. She's had some good blocks. But man, does Perez love that split seam, huh?
Yeah.
It's a nice fast set, right?
She went at it too.
Yeah. But almost kind of like a red set, like that Steve Timmons thing back in old school reference. It's faster, and you have to approach it like you're really late for a 1.
She had a quick arm too.
Yeah. And she's going to get that split all the time, unless they're set up and scouting her. And you really can't, because Zoe Davis is a killer on the other side of the pin. So when they're turning on all cylinders, coach, as we get the serve, and looks like it's going to be another ace.
More serve with movement.
We got 10-9 fixing the score. Perez the serve.
Ooh.
Oh,
dropping in the short seam.
At this
That's
point,
the movement, right?
Yeah. At this point, they have enough aces where they should just say, forget Indiana. Let's go to Vegas. Put all my chips on City 17 blue.
So that one, little poorer contact, so creates a backspin, no movement on the ball, pass it easy, and then they get a point.
Yep.
So I don't want to blame the server, but the quality of the contact, look, it leads to a point. That's how important serving is, and the details of serving. Sorry, I keep harping on that.
Well,
but
it's very important for the audience listening. When you're in college matches, beach volleyball matches, there are some coaches that only talk about the serve in game. That's all they talk about. They already have playbooks.
Right.
And I worked with John Mayer at Loyola Marymount University, and in the games, that was all he was talking about. Service is king.
Right. Sorry, I'm looking up. I want to show you something about serving in my photos.
We're actually gonna put it up on the broadcast. Plug in your phone in.
Well, I don't know if I want to share this with the world. We'll just describe it.
Oh boy, we got a Hawaiian secret here.
So this local coach friend of mine, I saw him using this.
Okay.
It's a magnet board with the areas marked on the board.
Yep.
And a big magnet.
Oh, yeah.
The black dot there.
That's terrific.
So if I want, that short seam that came between 4 different locations?
Yep.
It was actually between 1, 2, 3, and 6.
Right.
I can call that specifically without going 1, 2, 3, and 6. I just flash this board. So that coach that I saw doing it, a friend of mine, I was talking to him, and he got it from a Japanese team.
Yes.
So it's not a Hawaiian secret.
No, it's a Japanese secret, and I'm well aware of it. I've seen it a few instances, but I'll go the most recent instance. Kamalu Whitaker
Yeah, I
Jason
taught
Ellis,
her.
she uses that, so
Right.
she's
So I shared it with her.
she's not sharing that secret either, and we keep talking about it. The secret's out, as we call timeout.
But I don't understand why more coaches don't do that.
Yeah, we got to
It's so much.
honestly, the people who have the privilege, the honor of sharing this court with us, we're gonna put that on camera 3. We're
Oh
putting
no!
this thing on blast, Coach. Ready? Let's see if it works. There it is. That's what it looks like, right there. That's what the looks like as we go back to action. So if anyone that doesn't watch the whole match, they're not going to see that. So your secret's still relatively safe. But I again, going as far as recent as a young player, how about an old soul in a young woman's body? Kamalu.
Oh, my daughter. Yeah.
Everything about her is old school. She's mentally tough. She's got great communication skills, and like the kids love her. Cal Northridge.
Yes.
Kamalu Whitaker.
She was a setter under Jeff Stork.
Yep.
Some say
that was
the best setter.
Probably the best setter in the history of USA men's Olympic volleyball. He took Marv Dunphy's system and Doug Beal's defense and coaching philosophy and put it on steroids. He was the guy I learned how to, I watched videos of him for a year and a half and used him to train myself as a setter.
Nice.
Because I had hands, but we both know setting's not just about hands.
No.
But we're both left-handed. We're both wide. He's a little taller, but we're wide at the hips. And I said, I wanted to mimic someone's style, and it was him. And by the way, when I saw him, I lost my mind, like he was a rock star. as we're back to tying the game 14-0. I screamed, I was visiting Cal Northridge with LMU, and I saw him, and I screamed, Jeff Stork, and he had this look like, oh God, here we go again, another crazy fan.
You're fangirling.
Yeah, I really did. I'm a big fan of all of the Pepperdine guys, though. I mean, you're talking Bob Stavertleek, right? Jeff Stork. They ran a 6-2, I believe it. Won the NCAAs in 1986.
We got a net violation.
We got a little Nemo, and that's number, I believe the referee said 15. And she's like, guilty, Your Honor. Back to the service line. Who is that? Yes. It's who? Yes. Who is serving?
Who
yes.
that is.
So the name of the person serving is yes? No, it's who? That's what I'm asking you. Oh, I mean, hitting error, but I really love the approach and the aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Out of the pipe.
Drive it deep, put some top spin.
Hey, I'd like to see the pipe hitter go a little low and longer. You know, like a cat trying to leave the room and not get touched. We call it go low and long. And this way she can come straight up more. But I loved her choice trying to hit position 1 or 5. And life goes on, Coach. And now the lead has changed.
I try to tell my hitters out of the pipe to hit small angles so they can get around that solo block. Well, it depends. Get around that block enough, but not right at the angle diggers. So they come in that seam. Small angles, because they tend to chop it way towards the line or out of bounds.
And I like your philosophy because the small angle sets up the other shots that they might want. There has to be a starting point, like a baseline to veer from.
Right.
It's very...
Maybe you get the wing diggers to start cheating in when the pipe's set, and then you can go wider.
Well, guys, this is Coach Kalani. This is why they pay him the big bucks. As the score is now 16-up, Perez gets dug. Free ball situation.
I haven't seen my check yet.
No, it's in the mail, Coach. It's in the mail. All right, we're back. 17-16. This is a hotly contested second set. Veer away from the first. Nobody out there.
Oh.
Madigan is actually back row. A missed 4-ball turns into an A set, as we call A. A zone is left back, with pipe being the middle and D zone being right back. So A, B, pipe, C, D for the people at home. I believe that's Amy. Yep. Amy Wagner. Oh man, Richardson.
Oh, almost.
No, that was, excuse me, that was Perez. That was the opposite, lined up on the left side out of rotation one.
You know, again, lollipop serve. They ran their offense
Yep.
perfect.
Amen. Wow, that's Mia Cardillo. It's the first time we're seeing her today, and with a serve like that, it won't be the last time. And another shift in momentum. There's no dominant radar.
Woo! Seeing no location and movement on that ball.
It's ace number 7. You're going to have a hard time winning games if you have 7 reception errors. That's a third of the game, coach. Or nearly a third.
Ooh.
Back to 6. Catches are high. Wow, but you got to love that dive by Lauren Reef. Score is 20, and once again, coach, this is why you keep that extra time out in the chamber, and this is a fast closing window.
I would take one now, stop the momentum. He
100%.
has one more, I think.
Yep.
This is why we train our passers to not take balls in the center.
I got the parents sitting next to me of the Madigans, and they're just parents. You know, sometimes they're maniacs, and sometimes they're really nice parents trying to hold it together. Right? They're not a monolith. They're different stripes and varieties. Right. We'll get the score in a minute. I think it might be 23, but while we're there, we're talking about the importance of serve. We're talking about just great volleyball.
The last 2 serves were not in the seam. They were right at players.
Right.
Float serve. So there's a potential. You don't know the movement on float.
Right.
So there's a potential for lift. So now you have right at girls, and they're taking it the center of their body. That's trouble. Because if it does lift, you've got nothing. This is why we teach them, do not take balls in the center of your body. Step to the side, place your angle.
Let's go to the comments section. They said the scores is backwards on the broadcast. Got you. I think we fixed it now. And no, we have not. Let's reverse this. Sorry about that. Let's knock down some. This is why we listen to the comment section.
Was that a service error? I wasn't watching.
Yeah, it was a service error. It's 18-22.
Point to the coach for the timeout.
Oh, my God. Yes, good timeout, coach. That's what we meant to say. Guys, thank you in the comment section. I got one job to do, guys. Just the one. I mean, geez. Well, I'm glad I got it right the first time because I have who's ahead on the scoreboard. So that's correct. They're still trailing 1-0. They're now trailing by 5. And wow, what a pass. I mean, it was an overpass, but she kind of saved the day. Let's see if it's worth it. Oh, no, again. The antenna getting a lot of action, setting up match point opportunity number 1.
What do you call that? The skinny boy?
The skinny boy. I say soft blocked by the skinny boy.
Well, that was a nice set to the skinny boy.
Yeah, that's his 3rd attempt. All right, match point opportunity number 2. This is Catherine Hughes. She's got a good one. She's a streaky server. And let's see if coincidence can happen. And that's what she does best. She drops a really good shorty. Perez for the win. No, net violation. Yesterday, there was a 1924 game, and they came back, tied the game from 1924. Who will Lightning strike twice?
This team?
No, I believe it was City yesterday. For the win, good night. Man, that ball was headed to our living room. What a way to finish.
Nice
Once
swing.
again, Zoe Davis, the big hitter, Marley's counterpart. Again, great ball control. The setter's technique squaring up really well for City. Just doing
good location.
Yeah, I agree. Like doing City 17's things. But I do love the strategy, Coach. As we shake hands, I do love the strategy of trying people out at position 1 because you want to see if the setter is going to square up. Sometimes when the setter just turns her back, she becomes more predictable, and the block has an easier chance of setting up.
Yeah.
But they tried to work City 17's position 1 a dozen times, and the setter just had skill, man.
Right,
She's,
right, right.
You know, she was like, nope, yeah. And she made him pay. She had the one-on-one matchup for Perez multiple times, and there are a lot of reasons why City won this game, but
When you have a strong setter,
Yeah.
strong arms, can push that ball, because that area 1 gets them trapped over there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
The pass comes straight off of the player in area 1 to the setter, and kind of gets her stuck. If she can't push that all the way out, now she's limited to her middle and her right side.
Agreed.
And it's easier to block.
Steve says in the comment section, good job, LOL. Yeah, Steve, it's just, sometimes you get so excited calling the match, your eyes are front. And most broadcasters have like a team of monkeys working around the clock, like 6 or 10 guys, doing everything else. This is not a broadcast per se. It's a podcast and watch party. So most of the times I only have one person working with me. Sometimes I'm by myself. And
You do a fabulous job, by the way.
it's a one-man army. And you know what? Sometimes, right, you're all you need. All right, let's
If it's a watch party,
Yeah.
it deserves a beverage. I got one right
Absolutely.
here.
well, let's toast
Cheers.
to watch parties, baby. You say mahalo, I say go Brooklyn.
Speaking of that, Nick's playing tonight? Is
Yes.
it tonight?
We are going to be here, or I'm going to be here.
Oh, man.
Talking about you behind your back in front of you.
No.
I said this guy's a gem. So as we go to the 9:15 slots, court 1 looks like City Blues playing again.
By the way, that
Fresno Heat. Gotcha. All right.
magnet board,
Uh-huh.
$1.49.
Yeah.
And then some electric tape. The magnet.
Yeah, you could do like a credit card commercial for that. It said board $1.49. Black electrical tape $2. Knowing how to coach your team, priceless.
There you go. Knowing the importance of serve, priceless.
That's you know what? We got to do a commercial for that, and I'm gonna loop that every broadcast I do. I'm gonna use it as like a 30-second commercial. There are some things you can't buy, but they're right for everything else. There's MasterCard.
Yeah. You know what? At one tournament, I think it was at we were playing at Momentous. Is that the
Yes.
one in LA?
Yeah,
No,
Irvine,
yeah.
California.
So we were there, and there's multiple courts and nets dividing the court, and so we were. I was using the board, and we were serving that team. We were doing good. And as I was holding the board for one of my servers, I looked beyond her. There was a father by the divider net,
Yeah.
and he was pointing to his daughter on the other side, telling her where I was putting the magnet.
Oh wow!
And I did
She
it.
was doing
I
some
love
Houston
that.
Astros thing.
Yeah, no, but I love that because now I'm in the passer's head
There you go.
because they're worried about where I'm telling them to serve. And now when we say the spot, like he can't tell seam. I mean, the father didn't know how to signal seam, so he's just kind of going like that. So I'm like, okay, we're in their head. Like, go ahead, Dad, keep doing that.
You know, I had a beach team do that. The parents, my blocker was doing blocking signals, and we had the parent on the other side, like flashing up. She's blocking cross. She's blocking line.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, fine. What am I supposed to do? Call the volleyball police? You know? Woo, woo,
I
woo,
wonder
woo.
if there's something the officials can do for that.
I don't know. I hope there's a rule against stealing signals.
Yeah.
That's just, oh no. I mean, look, we're old school and we play with a certain sense of honor and ethics.
Right.
Like we're the kind of guys that call our own net if we touch the net. You know, if there's a touch block, we raise our hand and I know the sports change where they leave it up to the referee, the responsibility of the referees. But if the referees are not executing the call, then what's the point? So I
Right.
agree. Yeah. All right, I'm going to flash our green screen to show you guys what's up next. We got, that's Fresno Heat. They were here last year. They brought a couple of teams. Fresno, California. Last year, the Houston Stars were here too. Houston Stars has so many levels. It's like a true club that you can get bang for your buck, whatever level your kid plays. And Texas volleyball has done something which I affectionately refer to as a hostile takeover.
Some dominant teams.
California must have ticked off somebody with oil money. Says, all right, you want to play? Let's play. Here we go. Here we go, son.
Man, we come from the days that California just dominated everything. And Hawaii was kind of in there too, West 100%. Coast.
Yep. Well,
and then Hawaii.
Well, I'm a Bill Parcells guy. To me, the proof's in the title. You are what your record says you are. That was California, and that was definitely Hawaii. I think the dynamic shift changed when, I don't know. I just think someone dared a bunch of rich people in Texas to beat them, and
I think
they're throwing a bunch of money at volleyball, and Texas does have the athletes. They're like corn fed. Jeez,
cattle fed.
Yes, something. I don't know what makes a girl be like 6'5" and like 12, right? And athletic, right? She probably has a bunch of brothers that play football, because football is the number one sport in Texas. That's just like volleyball's a religion in Hawaii.
Yeah,
it's very much for boys in Texas. So here's an interesting story. I'm in Chicago at the Nationals, right? And Mad Frogs, good team in Texas. Skyline's a good team from Texas. Flew in their teams via private jet. And I just looked at my friend from Midland, Texas. I said, James. I said, did you say private jet? And there was a guy next to me in a cowboy hat that heard me say that. And he leans over and he says, son, sometimes the best way to beat a good old boys club is to make your own. And I said, and I looked at the other guy from Texas, and he said what he said, and I was like, okay, that's cool.
I think just part of it is the popularity of volleyball. It's been growing from back in the days when California dominated.
And right now,
because the Midwest is also producing a lot of big players and dominant players.
I think all of the best coaches were in California, and that's changed. When they're offered big salaries to coach in the Midwest. Like right now, Aaron Mansfield, one of my favorite coaches, LMU, he's at Oklahoma, right? Stein Metzger, who's at UCLA, took the money, went to Texas. Why not? Got to feed your family in a sport that's not really rich, right? So Russell Brock, right? He's the head coach at LSU. He's a USC guy. He played ball at USC. And you're starting to see homegrown talent from the Midwest.
Yeah.
Texas A&M, right now, the reigning defending champions, have 13 players on their roster from Texas. And it was the third year in a row that they had no California players on either team in the finals. Well, there was one player in 3 years. The entire roster was filled with some European people, right?
Yeah.
Who, by the way, that you don't have to teach mental toughness or have a sports psychologist for someone that played in Latvia. There's not a whole lot of positive reinforcement there or growth mindset. It's social Darwinism, coach.
I'm starting to learn a little bit more about the NIL.
Yep.
And foreign players. Yeah. Trying to figure that whole thing out.
It has its plus and minuses, but I think we need to allow them to do good things, allow them to make mistakes, and see how it benefits the players, right? We're trying to protect these players, but at the same time, we're not allowing these players to be entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
They graduate, they get a degree, and no one's going to hire them because they don't have experience.
Right.
In order to get experience, right? You have experience, you have to get it. For Jason Olives is a great example. Like, he had a rift with Hawaii because Hawaii thought he was profiting off of their likeness as a model, and Jason's argument was, I was a model before I came to Hawaii.
Those are huge modeling deals he had.
I don't know if they settled out of court, but they didn't. He definitely filed a lawsuit, and I just think probably in the deposition, they NCAA probably got their butt kicked and said, all right, we're leaving this kid alone. You know, he's got to give up his scholarship, though. Maybe they gave it to Uvaldo Katz, right? the lefty, and that's probably why they got to the Final Four. But Jason Olive was one of the he's like the pioneer king, you know, just ideas. He's absolutely nuts to coach with, right? And you never want to be on the same bench with him unless it's the finals. If it's the finals, like he and I are so locked in, you know, and we delegate responsibilities. I'm like, dude, you got the service line. You're giving out signs. You got the libero. Please make sure she's doing this. And Jason's very good when we have a plan going in.
Yeah.
But man, what a pain in the butt coaching his daughter, 16s. But it worked. It was my last year as the coach there, but it worked. And normally that doesn't work because if you're coaching, you don't want your boss, who's the program director, to be your assistant while you're coaching the person's daughter. What can possibly go wrong? You know? But I will say this. He kept his promises. I kept mine. It was a fantastic 3 years. He saved my life because COVID happened. And the good old boys club from California, when they let people back in the gym, they shut the door behind them. So even though I had this insurmountable record-breaking amount of success, no one would hire me. And Jason's like, "Are you kidding? I get this guy for cheap. Let's go." So, yeah. And look what LA volleyball's become. You know.
Yeah.
And the thing I liked about Jason, I'd like to land by saying this, and I'll shut up about myself and Jason. LA Volleyball Club is open to LA players. So where some teams are just South Bay laden, this team is Orange County, whatever. LA, we have South Central, we have South Bay. It is the greater Los Angeles area. So he has players representing all of LA. And I really love the concept of that.
Right.
You arrange some scholarships for some kids who can't afford it. You know, they want to play volleyball, but it can be an expensive sport.
Right.
And I mean, his volleyball activism, and let's land with that. We'll talk about something else, but his volleyball activism, there are people that are good with symbolism, and there are guys that get in and put the work in and get their hands dirty.
Right.
So camera's still on us. Kudos to Jason Olive. Love you, my man.
Yeah, you develop a nice community-based club rather than pulling from all over the place.
He wants to start a beach program where we're chatting in secret, not so secret now, but about me possibly doing that. I took a year away from coaching. I'm just enjoying doing what we're doing, sitting here next to you and just having a good time, man. It's my safe space. I love to talk about volleyball.
Yeah, awesome. You did an awesome job too.
Yep.
Here we go, lineup. Oh, I thought Billy V was here.
Yeah. Oh, Billy V? Not yet.
Welcome to Court 1, where Fresno T18 will take on.
Who's this rookie? I'm kidding. Let's go back to the court, guys. As we get ready for, once again, Fresno Heat 18 under.
Number 5, Anna. Number 6, Olivia.
Come on.
Number 12, Chloe. Number 13, Ginger. And number 19.
Glad we got the headset on, Coach. He's pretty loud. That's a pretty loud MC.
Number 3, Kiana. Number 4,
Trying to see who that is.
Number 11, Andrea. Number 12, Sophia. Number 16, Amy. And number 30, Daniela.
I will tell you this. MCing and DJing is tough.
Yes.
It is. Look, I did it just for one tournament. I can't imagine doing that 12 times a year. What's that?
You need to get him here.
Yeah.
He's former UH men's player.
Yeah. What's his name? Okay, it escapes us. Yeah,
I think it might be Costas Theocrides.
Maybe. Cool. Actually, the other guy with the braids, the OH, he called a match with me last year. He was here with me a year ago.
Yeah.
I got to know him. I got to know all of them. Gage Worsley came on the podcast. We talked for 2.5 hours. He took the trip, made the trip in studio. Yep.
They're so fun. The
Aren't they?
Warsies with their out of system.
But he's the foundation of the humor. Gage.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the one mic'd up and has the testicular fortitude to say what we want to but don't, and yeah, he's got grapefruits.
They're
We're on a
entertaining.
broadcast, so I'm working around the Brooklyn term for that, but he's got grapefruits. Or I like that. Testicular fortitude. Intestinal fortitude. It comes from the gut. All right, City's playing again. City 17s. Rock and roll. As the referee goes through the lineup. This is the first time I'm watching Fresno Heat play this year. I had a big sample size of them last year on center court.
No, this is Point Break on this side.
Right. That's very weird. Let's go to court 1. Oh, I got the wrong match. Uh-oh. This is a 9:15 match. Got it. Wait a minute.
Not
That's
quick
not
sets.
dumb. Nope. We'll let him play on for a little bit. We'll reconfigure the.
Nice out of system set. Setter's got the set. A little roll shot to the donut. Another out of system set. Oh, free ball for Fresno. In the net.
10, 11, 8, 7. Here we are. Point break. There it is. Point break against Fresno.
Fresno, there you go.
Let's fix that, guys. They gave me the wrong
Number 7, Lowry.
Number 4 serving. Gianna Telles. And serving.
Number 4.
She pitches a strike. The player on the other side swung her platform at it and missed the ball completely.
Oh, man.
Number 4.
Right back.
Point break 17.1. Fresno Heat.
Tool the block point for point break.
Kalani's carrying the water for me while I'm.
Sorry, I'm a bad play-by-play guy.
That's okay. it will be like try born. Ball served, out.
Okay, ball served. Net. Come on, focus on your contact.
I love it.
Oh.
All right, we're there. It's 3-1 in favor of point break. And we're back with the scoreboard, guys. We got you. Wow, there's a great dig. Going to the opposite. Sneaks it through. Quick 4-1 lead. Commanding 4-1 lead. Let's make sure my stream looks pretty. It looks pretty. Thank you, guys.
Later on, I have a story for you about the new rule on screening.
Got you. I'm with it. Sophia. Ana Sofia Diaz to serve. She's got a jump serve. Good top spin. Back set. That ball's just out of bounds. Commanding 5-1 lead.
Number 12, Sophia back to serve.
Sophia Diaz Ana. She's got a good one. I like the jump serve because it gets stronger as the game goes. So while it looks like an easy topspin serve, it's not as easy as you think.
That was some unintentional side spin that created movement on the ball towards the sideline.
Well, if you ask her, she'll say it's exactly how she drew it. It's exactly how she drew it up.
Well, I watched her reaction right after the serve. That's why I said it unintentional.
Lillian Sanchez the serve. Serving out of position 5. She's going to go in the zone 1. Man, that's been the story of the day all day on this center court, Coach. They must have been listening to our podcast, Zone 1, all day. We expected to go back there, maybe. There it is,
Into
left
the
shoulder
seam.
serve. We got a free ball situation. Fresno on the attack. They go back set. Doug. Wow, the ball's moving a little bit faster than the previous match.
Lack of communication, perhaps, between the setter and the lib on taking that out of system ball. You know, something far off like that, I prefer the lib just yell and step in, be the boss.
We should go back to Diaz. They will. That's a hard position one right there. Back set. Going to number 11, that's Andrea Beltran. She gets Doug. Outside, the great touch. That might be 4 hits. I thought both of those girls hit it at the same time. Going to the middle, soft zone, smacked it.
This tough serve is setting up the whole rally for advantage for Fresno.
100%, sir.
The setter set that ball in area 2 with her back to the net. Where's she going to go?
This time I don't know if she just missed the serve or if her and the coach were getting cute on location. But it goes without saying. I think we're both going to echo our sentiments when we say if it isn't broke, it's not your function to fix that.
Oh, happy birthday!
Yeah, that's Marley to serve. She goes soft 6 and 5. 31 set, run slow but hit okay. Transition, shorty.
Here we
Should
go.
Back set. Yes, she does. Number 6. That's Olivia. Back to number 11, Andrea Beltran. All right, 6 up. Checking in the serve is going to be number 15. That is Liliana Adagüen.
Top ref was calling 4. Bottom ref signaling to top ref. He saw a touch on the block, but top ref said no.
All right. Top ref's like, we got to keep moving, man. Oh, boy.
Communication.
There's a free ball situation.
That's a good free ball location.
It is.
Not necessarily on purpose, but now they got the advantage.
Free ball led to the down ball. Andrea on the block. Will they go back to her on the opposite? No, this time they go outside. That's Gianna with the swing on the outside.
Another concept I work on with my team is the idea of valuing possessions. We have to get attacks as much as possible out of possessions. No down balls, no free balls.
Sophia Rodriguez getting ready to wind up with the serve. This time she goes deep 5. Oh, wow, that set got away and trying to control it with her left. Never goes over the net, coach. Lead us 2.
Didn't look like that bad of a set.
No.
The middle didn't get up on that 31.
Interesting. Oh, man, since we're talking about serving, let's talk about that one. That seemed a little rushed.
She hit it with the bottom of her hand. Yeah. You know, some players, their serve movement, their whole body, is a movement into the court to get to their position. They're concerned about that. And I don't like that. I think it ends up making bad contact because you're focused on something else. I want them to just serve. If they're a little slow getting in, it's not too bad. Most teams aren't sending first ball over unless you're playing 12s.
Yeah. That was Hannah Kuhn. Hannah with the ace. Will she go back to the middle to Mendez? Yes, she does. Mendez lets this one go. And man, am I protected. I got insurance. Barricade insurance. Dude, I am the happiest person.
I like your fortress.
Just from this simple move. It's a learning experience. Because volleyball players are very accurate, my friend. And we'll get into the particulars of this.
Oh, you think
after
they're
this serve.
Coming at us on purpose?
Yes. It takes a level what are the chances that it hits this one area? Oh, that's just inside the antenna. I think she's clear. That ball got away going cross court. Mendez with the dig. Going to the middle. That ball's out of bounds. That's Ava Mendez.
Number 12, back to
That wasn't a bad
With the dig.
1.5 set in the middle.
Chloe Mofield with the serve. Okay, right side. Kind of insistent, predictable. There goes our lefty.
The setter is putting up some balls, nice balls.
Yeah, that was Ilaria Baya, number 7.
The hitter's got to make more with it.
I agree.
back to serve.
Daniela Figueroa. Figueroa. Looks like they're not ready, and the referee's okay. Fixing that administratively, and here we go. Sorry, I got a fixed score for you guys. Sorry, wrong way. That ball's dug. Going in the outside, free ball. Will they go back to the left side? Yes, they do. That's Sophia. Cross court. Oh, wow. Just off the outstretched hand of the middle. Daniela Figueroa, who is back there playing position 5. And in comes the libero. Once again.
Ball went right into the head of an audience member.
Marley Amarante. She's so tiny, and if you look at her movement, she moves at the speed of light. Like her twitch reaction is ridiculously fast. There's the back set. There's the lefty. Tip, dug. Going backside. And the referee calls a net violation. We got a little Nemo.
See, here in Hawaii, let me teach you.
Yes, I'm here to learn, my friend.
Nemo is the type of fish we wouldn't catch with a net.
Oh, okay.
We don't eat that.
All right.
We catch what we eat,
Tell you what,
or we eat what we catch.
I got another one for you then. Next violation, I'm gonna keep it a secret, but the next violation, I got another one.
Well, I'll give you one.
How about that?
I'll give you a local example.
What's that?
Manini.
We got a manini in the net?
There you go.
Oh my God, I'm gonna use that.
Manini. It's a fish that we eat.
Nice.
I mean, there's other fish that we prefer maybe over manini. Some people really like manini, but it's the convict tang.
God bless.
Manini in the net.
Sticks on the board. That's Mia Besa. Sorry, excuse me, Beas. Or just bees. B-E-A-S. What am I saying? People in the comments section, you got my back.
Ooh, love that shot.
What
If you're going to free ball it over, that's the shot from the left side.
And that's really two things. That's a deadly accurate spot, but it's also the outside hitter really not paying attention. She's going. Sometimes it's not a bad thing to go through the motions, but you still got to pay attention to the ball.
If she shows free ball early,
yes,
which is good on that one because the blocker is pulling off the net. Free ball, pull off the net, and then you send that short.
Yep, I agree. Number 12 to serve. That is Sophia Diaz. Sophia Diaz Ana, the jump server. And watch this serve again. Watch this serve get stronger as the game goes. That's the patience game. That ball's out of bounds. Coach, wanted to talk to you. Go ahead.
Oh no, for the this topspin serve, what you're saying, get stronger. It needs to, because this is relatively easy to read. If it's just a straight topspin, no angle on the spin.
But that's the patience game, right? Like in the beginning, it's like this is even easier to pass in the float. Anyone can pass this. But what happens is, as it gets stronger, you create something called constant pressure.
Yeah,
so the first two passes will be in system, but then it'll be a little out of system, and now your confidence is stronger, and now you're going to get some aces. Because I'll tell you this, the same people that say the jump serve is easiest to pass are the ones that can't pass it. I just find that bizarre.
I fall into that category.
I'm 55.
I said easier, not
easier,
easy.
Yeah, definitely.
When you get a good float serve, that thing can move.
Which also requires patience, right?
Yeah, but that moves in unpredictable ways, like a knuckleball.
100%. But I do agree with you. Like serve to space. If you can't get to the space fast enough, right? Then don't jump serve. So that's your argument, which is a legitimate one. Like if the purpose of the jump serve is to get to the space at this fast pace, and if it's not getting there at a fast pace, the question is why you jump serving.
If it's a slow
my
jump
answer
serve,
is you have to allow it to run its course and get stronger. Maybe in warm-ups. Maybe the game is not when you want to warm up that serve, right?
I've seen lots of teams tell their players, if you serve 2 serves in and you have a third serve in that rotation, go ahead and do a top spin serve.
100%.
But
Yeah.
it's like the top spin serve is some great thing. And I don't like selling top spin as something that you want to get to necessarily in the girls' game.
Agreed.
Men's game is different.
Well, every now you got these outliers. You remember Micah Hancock?
Oh,
from
yeah.
Penn State.
Setter.
A game-changing jump shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. The ones with power.
Yes.
And if they can control the movement on the ball.
Right.
Not just a straight top spin, some angle going into area 1, heading towards the sideline with the angle.
Preach. Yes, sir. There's the free ball situation. Point break on the attack. Looking for 17. That's an overpass. She's front row, so that's legal. They were looking for a back row attacker on that jump set over. But she's front row. They're running a 5-1. Ooh, there might have been a little, what do you call it? Name the fish.
Manini.
Oh, Manini,
Manini
baby.
in the
Let's
net.
go. 17-14. And for my side of the country, I'll say Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Gets caught in the web. I like that, Manini. I'm going to bring that back to Hermosa Beach, my friend.
Manini, there you go. Just remember, it's the convict tang. You know what that looks like?
I know, I do.
Okay.
I've seen it. My father is a fisherman. We used to go in these high tides of water. I'm like seasick, and we're looking for codfish and come up with mackerel.
That's not bad.
No. I mean, in the East Coast, you can catch as much as 200 pounds of mackerel. They're all over the place. We use it for bait for the codfish. Sorry, no more fishing, guys. We're talking about volleyball here.
But we're in Hawaii.
Yes, of course.
Fish is important to us.
100%. The lead is 3-point break on the 5 to
there's
5.
that float with the drop.
Beautiful.
So that's the
walk
one
us through it, Coach.
That's the one that players are like out, out, out. But because of that nice contact, no spin on the ball, it just drops.
What an absolutely gross drop on that jump serve.
And that's what batters see with the knuckleball. So pitchers look like it's coming in the strike zone and it just bottom drops out.
It's honestly the 5 to 5 is my favorite serve because, like you said, you know, you got a 30 by 30 court, but you're going that distance. That's an extra 10 feet. Michelle, she gonna do my next match?
For point break.
Back to the service line. Number 9 on the team, but number 1 in our hearts right now. That's Camila. Camila, sorry. That's 1 L, guys. Oh, and another ace. And right now, Point Break is on fire. Keanu Reeves would be proud. Do you remember that movie?
Yeah.
Those guys are surfers.
Oh, no spin, dropping
Another
again.
one.
In the seam. Beautiful.
A carbon copy, Coach. Of the
Little
previous
shorter, so
serve.
they knew it wasn't going out. But then it dropped in the short seam. So what I love of short seam is 2 players are usually going to come forward for it and need to decide in a split second who's going to take that.
Oh, wow. There's a pretty good pass. Free ball situation. Wow, what a great in-system pass, and she knew she had to go. That's a double hit. And that there might be an argument after this. Cross court, but all's well that ends okay. No argument to be had anymore. As you said before, double hit over is on second and third contact is illegal. Back to the service line. That's number 13, I believe. You're the man. No, excuse me. That's number 12. That's Chloe Mofield. Service line. She's going to 1, and I like that serve. They're leaned way into the middle serve receive. They sneak it through.
She had 1 block, had her right her right side clear to swing at that. She swung right into the block and got a point.
Back to the service line.
It worked.
Daniela Figueroa. And, oh, I was just going to scream it's another ace, but here we are. 17-22.
She has nice contact. She just needs to bring her trajectory down a little.
Ginger Wiles to serve. This is a very fast closing window, and if Fresno has an opportunity or needs an opportunity, now is the time. It's now or never. And man, it looks like we're leading more towards the latter, coach, as that ball sails. Had a better chance of hitting the ref than hitting the court.
What is that movie? That's Keanu Reeves, right? When he does that arch back, and
Yes.
the ref did that on that
Matrix.
serve. Matrix. There you go.
Or Keanu all over the place. He's probably on a New York train station watching this live stream. Good serve. Pretty decent drop. Going to the outside. There's a tip. A deep
Double.
one.
Yeah, he called it. Double contact.
Yes. We need a little help from our friends on that one. And listen, it's a new rule, and sometimes the referees have to be punched awake and be like, yes, got it, you're right. And you know what? Again, the referees have been fantastic from play one this entire tournament. So just having a little fun with you guys as set point opportunity number one happens.
Speaking of referees, I want to go see Fetu call a game.
Absolutely. I like him a lot. Oh, wow. And that's it. And just like that, the feeling out process somewhere in the middle of 15 points was over, and they just took over at the service line, coach. Yeah.
Yeah, that they're coached on their contact for serve.
Yeah. And in regards to these call changes, we were talking about symbolism versus activism. I'd like to see some podcasts and some interviews where you have the referee, you have the rule changes, and you have a coach. I'd like to just have three people in the same room, just have this nuanced conversation, because it seems like everybody's shouting from their echo chamber, and everyone has legitimate points, but no one's communicating. For example, there's a huge thing about beach doubles, right? And about double hits and little catch and throw set. I call it the FBI catch and release. And there has to be a criteria on how balls are set for the beat. So what I did was I had Chris Hanneman, kind of an Aloha guy, as you know, and I had referee Troy Gravitt on the podcast at the same time. And they took live questions from the live stream in the audience. And that's to me, that's an example of engaging in volleyball activism. Got them both in the room. It was civil, it was nuanced, and it's really cool because like Chris Hanneman is like really, that's his pet peeve, and he's not always not emotional about it. So I thought it was really cool. And big up to the referees, who a lot of refs just want to run to the room and get the heck out of there. No, this guy comes on the podcast, stands tall in studio. So salute to referee Matt Laveau. Salute to Diana Schneier, who was here last year. Excuse me. Big up to Troy Gravitt, who sat with Chris Hanneman.
Yeah, and the refs aren't the ones creating the rules. They're just enforcing them.
And that's the question, are they? Right? Like like for example, when double hit for first contact became legal, the referees were having trouble establishing what's a carry and what's a double.
Yeah.
Someone jumps in the air and the camera's on us, does this, right, to bring it back to the target. That's a double, but that can also be called a chuck, like a lift, right? So, and at some point they were starting to let second hit go from that. So that was the lower levels. That's where Division III volleyball suffered. D2 and 1 didn't, because they were passing with their forearms anyway, because the serve to space just moved too fast to pass with your hands. Unless you're like a middle taking a short ball and,
So the new double rule is interesting because my daughter, Kamalu, grew up as a setter and worked with her on her hands. And so a lot of working on hands so as not to get called for the old double rule.
Yes. We're not gonna stop teaching to set properly, right? I mean, what if they get rid of the rule, right? I mean, you got to teach bump sets.
That's the hard part, because now my third daughter, who's now just turned 15, she's transitioning to setting. She was never a setter.
That's baby Kamalu.
Yeah,
That's like her mini me. That's
Yes.
what I call her.
So now this is her first year setting.
Nice.
But she has beautiful hands. But I don't have to. We focus a little bit different energy. We're not focusing on no spin. You can grab a ball, like you said,
Yeah.
like this, toss it out there with spin,
Yep. I agree.
and it's fine. So now we're not focusing too much on necessarily the
triangle
double,
and the up and away.
yeah, we tried. I mean, we coached those
Near the serve.
technical things, but it changes how we coach setters, because
Right.
now they can do all kinds of crazy things with the ball, which allows for more fun play, I think. So I kind of like that rule.
I mean, a lot of the volleyball purists do not.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't like a rule that affects every level of play except open. Like if you look at Division One, you look at the pros, there's still bumps at spiking and the sets are still clean. So these ridiculous rule changes they're trying to make the game fun never affects the top level. It only affects how coaches choose how they want to coach. Does it change the way they coach? And I really don't think it should. I think the game's more beautiful when you do it right anyway. And if you get away with a double, it's good because it's not against the rules anymore. So I always say never stop teaching the way it is, because at the end of the day, you can watch a game 20 years ago, right, before these rule changes, or 25 years ago, and it looks kind of the same, right? It still looks like volleyball. And a lot of the purists are like, it's turning into slop, and it is, but not really.
Well, I think it allows the game to keep going, the rallies. You know, it's not stopping it because the contact wasn't fully clean by the setter.
But I think on the other end, how would you like the game decided by people allowing people in tight games to just get away with it, right? We don't want the refs to decide the game, but we do want the rules to.
But I think
wow,
that eliminates the ref a little bit.
It does. It does. And I think time will tell, right? We're still like a year removed from it, and of course appealing to authority here. I got Dr. Kalani here, man.
My doctorate is not in volleyball, by the way.
That's okay. Who cares? Dr. Dre's not a doctor either, right? You're more of a doctor than him. Oh wow, there's the cross court.
But I mentioned earlier about the screening rule, which used to be rarely called. Right? It used to be where your bodies are aligned at the net,
right,
and creating a screen, and the serve goes over that.
Yeah, that's a screen.
Those are the components that you need.
Right.
Rarely called.
No, and
now, sorry, the new rule is hands come into play.
Okay.
So if your hands are above your shoulder, like a lot of girls have been trained to do, you're putting up how many hitters are there, right. 2 hitters in the front row, 3 hitters. So a lot of girls are like this at the net.
Right.
We were in our this one series of
whoa! Right into our living
nice
room.
hit.
That was a 1 ball to me. That was an overpass for yours truly.
We were in a championship series here. Not my team in this one game at the semifinals, I believe. Big tournament. They played this it was a championship game inside of a mall. So it created a cool atmosphere. Anyway.
Wow, and malls. Oh my goodness.
This one team is playing, and the serve goes over and the whistle blows, and they're looking around. Wow, somebody out of rotation. The ref calls screening.
Yeah.
So
wow.
The captain goes over and asks what's going on. He said, your hands, they have to be below your shoulder. You can't put your hands up.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. So
I knew your hands couldn't be above the net because a lot of the tall guys had that issue. Yeah. Sorry, but go ahead.
No, after a few rotations, they get called again for the same thing. Oh.
Do you see how accurate that was? Like of all the things to hit, that takes a lot of accuracy to hit this. Sorry. Here we go. It's going to tighten it a little bit, and we are back. Sorry, guys.
So sorry, continuing that story.
Yeah.
And we had a
So they get called again.
point reverse.
So they're complain like, come on, this is a championship match. It hasn't been called all tournament. Now this one particular ref was calling it, and I think it was a legitimate call, but the application of the new rule and the inconsistencies. So they called it again. This championship match. The team was getting frustrated. A few rotations later, the front row had their hands down. They blew it again.
Okay.
They were like, what's going on? Wait. He said the back row player had her hands up.
Oh, my God. My goodness. Well,
It was-
I like that. What I don't want people to do is to take points from it. What I'd like them to do, if a referee sees it, blow the whistle, tell the captain, like a lot of times no one wants cheap points. But at the same time, congruent with the rule change, right? You want them to move. You need them to move it, right?
Yeah.
And that's as a coach, that's been my only caveat. I don't want the point. I just want them to move. And I think there's a meeting of the minds where the referees and coaches can make this rule change work without it because the referees don't like to be the center of attention in these games. There's an old saying, if you don't know the ref is up there, he's doing his job.
He's doing a good job, yeah.
So-
or she.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe we should say she more because seems like we've run in the more competent, the best refs we had the last few years were referees like Deanna Schneier and big up to Renee Marcellus, one of the better beach referees. Young people too. We got some youth out there, man. Score is 7-7. Sorry, we're back to action, having a great discussion about rule changes and the whys in the rule changes. Super necessary for the audience. But let's get back to something we call action. And there's a lot of it. It's fast paced. It's moving. Pretty good coverage. Overpass. Redirect. Got it. Point break. Amy Briner. Amy Briner to serve. She bats clean up at the net, and now she's here to pitch. Pitch her serve. Maybe more 5-5 action, coach. No, this one goes short, position 3. And another cleanup battle. I love it. That's number 7 at the net. The lefty, Valeria Baya. Look at her hand spread out and not over.
Right.
Good call, coach. I've been a little removed from indoor, so it's good. Again, good to have an authority. There's the line, and that ball hits the top of the tape and goes out of bounds. Fixing the score for everybody. Sorry, I missed a comment before during the timeout. We love you, Ryan. Go, girl. That's Nanny and Papa. Guys.
I love it.
Yes. Guys, we're going to do a roll call after the first set. Oh, actually, we're in the second set. People in the comment section, roll call. Where are you watching? What is the city in which you are watching this game? That ball's into the net. They're going to call 4 hits. I think the ref could have went another way with this, but he has the best seat in the house. Because sometimes it hits the top of the tape, but also sometimes it's going over too. So
His score doesn't. He's keeping. This ref brings his phone, keeps score himself, and I think he's saying it doesn't match.
he might have a 11, or he might have 10-8, but there was a reverse call that flipped the score, so the scoreboard's correct, and the ref's going to change it.
I think he was informed that he was incorrect.
Yeah, well,
I love that he's on it.
Yeah, of course. No, but he had the original call a few plays ago, but there was a reversal call, and I think that's where he missed the score. And now we're fixing it, and now we're moving on with life at the service line. Man, that was 15, just bombing it.
So that ball didn't move much, but it had speed and location in the seam.
Liliana Araguin with an ace, extending the lead to 1. Fresno Heat. I got them in the blue. I should have changed their color to red with their jerseys. Cross court. Very careless shot. Sometimes you really got to just pay attention to the ball.
The phrase I learned from the great Tino Reyes again: when if you don't have a way to get a kill, give the ball away, not the point. Don't try and do something silly with the ball or sloppy. We can always play defense after that.
100%. It's very similar to what I said about the serve. Like sometimes before the serve, when you're passing, look at a spot where you want to go, and if it's open, take it. And if it's not, you're varying from something that's on the court. So if you're veering away from your spot, it's still going to be a competent spot. And it's like I said, people move all the time, but does the spot stay the same?
Yeah.
The answer is yes. So it's a good teaching tool for outside hitters. Like look at the spot before the serve, and now once you look at the spot, you look at the serve, everything is in your peripheral vision. And your priority is that spot. And if it's not there, now you're doing something we call scanning the court.
Right.
You got cross, you got deep cross, split seam, in-seam line. You know, it's a great teaching tool for outside hitters.
Oh, nice save, but nobody could get to the third touch.
It's called a vision to visualization. You see it with your eyes, now you see it with your mind. And then you do it again. It's like my eyes, my mind. Go to me. Eyes, mind. Eyes, mind.
Number 8 and number 9, Ryan Autumn.
And something a lot of coaches don't teach out here. I learned that from my mentor, Mario Tribic, who coached the Dutch in the Olympics, the Soviet Union, and the USA women.
I like that explanation. I might use that.
Vision to visualization. That's what we call it. To save the long-winded paragraph that I'm so accustomed to. Here we are at 14-11. Sophia. I'm going to get her name later. Comment section. Is that Ana Sofia Diaz or is it Sophia Diaz? Oh, the old dinosaur's back. The Schenkelopoulos.
Thank you very much.
We thought it was extinct. We found the bones, coach. Sophia to serve, number 12.
You know, as a counter to a really specific a team that serves very specifically according to the lineup of the passers, I like to play a little game of what is it called? Where you show, but as the toss goes up, you move to a different spot. But you got to have confident passers for that. You sell one thing, and then you move, and then you kind of messing with the mind of the server if they want to go between a certain seam. So you give them, hey, here's the big seam. Then you go and close that up.
Oh, man, let me tell you something. I saw a beach volleyball game, right, where Jeremy Casebeer was picking on Bobby Jacobs. Okay. So Reed Pretty, his partner, said, let's line up in the I formation. And on Jeremy's toss, then we'll go to our server C spot.
So you don't know who's going left and right.
Let me tell you something. It was in Seattle, and they're lined up behind each other, and everyone in the crowd is like, what are we watching? But on Jeremy's toss for the jump serve, they went to their spot, and Jeremy did not know where Bobby was playing.
And they could switch it every time.
But he didn't switch it and line up so he could see it. They did the eye, and then on his toss.
What I'm saying is on the eye, the second serve, you can go the other way.
That's true. Reverse eye.
Right, because in beach, you're serving a particular player.
Absolutely.
If you're not hitting seam, you're hitting a particular player to get them to be the hitter.
And I got to tell you, Coach, just when you thought you've seen it all, you got this guy and this guy over here, this guy over here. And then when the tosser tossed the ball for the serve, he played here on some plays, and then he switched some plays
Exactly.
Here. And Jeremy, a Casebeer at the time, was the best server on the tour. He had 41 aces next to from the second place person. I mean, just way ahead. And he by the way, Jeremy won that. He won. Him and Kim Shaw, the Olympian.
So you wonder what's in the mind of that server when he sees that the first time, second time. Now he's like, do I just go to one side or just go middle seam?
Yeah, because you know why they're clearing out the middle.
Well,
and they have to bring it back.
They better stop moving on serve contact.
Back from the timeout, guys. That's number 11 back in action. Andrea Beltran, very active.
Nice
Also
cover.
active is the middle 30. Gets blocked as well.
Third ball. Oh, is that
Back
4?
to Beltran,
Oh,
and
no.
the ref is going to call.
Didn't touch the block.
Ref, you got to give us a call. Got to give us a Y here. Oh,
Net.
net call. There you go. Okay. All right. I thought I saw it on the block. I thought it was all ball, but the ref who's got the best seat in the house. Wow.
Oh.
Another good serve. Look how fast this libero moves. My goodness, we were talking about that earlier. That ball's probably never over. And
There was
Fresno's
no
up by
block
4.
up.
Yep.
It just rolled on the tape.
Another libero coming in for her. That's number 20, Ava Mendez. But look out for this young lady, number 1, Marley Amaranto. This tiny person that moves at the speed of sound. Back to the service line. Number 13 is Ginger Wild.
Free ball. Transition. Let's go.
There's a tip. Everything's at the 10-foot line. Who's going to blink? Free ball opportunity. Wild to set. Got it. Fresno, a little bit of momentum, huh? They lost the first set in convincing fashion, and here they are bouncing back.
Marley's back in.
Just like her Twitch reaction. It's like someone's pushing a fast forward button, Coach. There's an outside set that's between the block and there's the college roll from the. You ever try to teach that yourself in slow motion? Some of us coaches look like a hot mess. I'm like, man, just watch this video. Maybe I don't know. Up and down.
High
set.
ball.
Yeah. Sometimes when the other team knows it's coming, might as well give her some height, right?
Oh yeah. No,
let her work her magic.
You know, when you got big hitters too, not that they do necessarily, but our team we have some big hitters, and some of our setters are running like these these faster tempo.
Yep.
And not making good connections. I'm like, just put it high and let them pound it over the block.
This time they go to the middle and she chips it off the block. Number 16, Amy Briner. Amy Brimer. Sorry, not to be confused with Briner. That's an M, people. Beltran to serve. Oh man, that pass was pretty quick. And the tape is her friend.
A lot of hits in the tape. Okay, so Point Break won first set, right?
Yeah, convincingly. Okay. Yeah.
So now it's flip-flop.
We're in row 1 right now, and then the set is number 2, Courtney San Juan. Wow, but did you see her get down for that?
Yeah.
Talking a lot about her. She's our rock star, Coach. Oh, what a great block.
Net and the deep corner shot. Yeah.
Jumbo shrimp for Point Break. I mean, right now, let's say the game's out of reach, and it's not. But even if it is, you want momentum.
Yes.
You want to get a good dig, maybe get a block, get an ace, stir the pot for a possible game 3.
You know, as a coach, you never want to tell your team we're not going to win.
Of course not.
But sometimes they're so far behind, but you just want to build momentum. Like, hey, guys,
we're
not focusing on winning here.
Right.
Let's just get a few points before the end of this set.
Or set a mini goal. Let's try to get to 20.
The mini goal.
Right? Yeah. Because you know what happens when you get to 20? If it's 2022, your goals, that goal's accomplished.
Yeah.
And now they're playing towards a new thing.
And you got a lot of confidence.
That's some really good coaching from the neck up stuff too, man. Just keeps them engaged, keeps them in, and possibly win.
That's the hardest part of coaching. I have my own, so I can say this: coaching teenage girls.
No doubt. Yes, you do. I didn't even know you were Kamala's dad. Because when I saw the board, I'm like, your secret might be out. I know a coach, but it's your daughter.
Yeah.
Why I was like, okay.
I taught her that.
Nice. That's fantastic. Deep ball, position 5. On the outside. Pretty good dig. going left side. She stays on the ground. Hard cross court. Who's going to blink? Right side. Another good dig. And she tries the tip again. And
Number 3 and number
yeah, and
8.
that's
Okay.
Camila again, the lefty.
So we have a 23-6. The girls don't want to take the timeout. They want to stay on the court. It's 23-16 timeout at that score. That can't be a we got this set kind of
Yeah, I agree.
coaching job.
Yeah, we'll figure out that strategic, but you're right. The players were kind of we'll get a score check for you guys.
23-16,
Gotcha.
I think. Yeah.
100%.
Um,
He might be talking about setting a goal. Let's get to 20. Let's stir this up. You know?
Yeah. Because even some technical instruction at this point, I don't think is a good use of that timeout. I'd be like, in 2 more points, then you can give a lot of technical instruction in between sets.
But yeah, I agree with you. But you're also talking to someone who's timeout biased. Me, if I give up 3, that's an automatic timeout. I never want to get the game so out of hand where you're down by 6, and I'm like, all right, are we talking about volleyball or are we talking about Game of Thrones or Avengers Endgame, right? Ooh. Oh, a 6-1, and
yeah, I'm loving the contact on these serves.
Yep. That's her, same server, same result. The last rotation around. That's number 15, Liliana Araguin.
Receiving this serve now, I would move my girls up and tell them be prepared to use your hands if it goes high, like that.
Wow, and what does she do? She serves over the top. That's for the finish. They're going to call team captains, coach, for this decisive third set.
That ball went all the way to Waianae.
I know. Let's get ready for the throwback because volleyball players are accurate.
Yeah.
They're going to take out a camera, I promise you.
Oh, there it is.
So we're back to the camera. Let's go to the comment section. Hopefully we got a shout out where you guys are from. Guys, do not be shy. This is an interactive broadcast. This is a watch party. So thank you for the comment section. And guys, thank you. This is not Super Chat supported. Don't worry about donating any money. I usually get that on my own. This is for the kids. So coach, we're talking about volleyball player accuracy. 3 things get hit by volleyballs off the court. Are you ready? Starbucks coffee cups. All right. That's why I'm protecting myself at all times. Cell phones. You're on your cell phone, boom, it's going to fly right out of your hands. And 11-year-old little girls not paying attention, they get smacked right in the kisser. And yep. So volleyball players are very, very accurate. Watch when you're in gyms like this, watch your 6, my friends, and then work 3 to 9. Is there anything you'd like to add to that?
No.
He's like, nope, you got it.
That's something I haven't analyzed. Analyzed a lot about volleyball game, not that.
Well, maybe you're just one of those guys that never gets struck by lightning.
Oh.
Like everybody else standing next to you.
His glasses have hit the ground a number of times.
I caught so many balls to the face, I just ignore it. And like everyone's asking if you're okay, and I'm just like, stop looking at me. I'm fine. This is a normal day. So what do you think, Coach? We're in the third set here, and both teams won by 7 points or 8 points. The last one, 25-17, 25-16. Just a huge the needle, the volleyball energy needle goes from this way to this way and this way to this way, and it's not like this. It's not a wiggler.
Like the Manini in the net.
Yes, the Maninis.
I think Point Break needs to clean up a lot of their errors, their attack errors.
Yep.
They seem to be more error prone in the second set than the first.
Yeah, and offensively, I agree with you in the sense that they were taking something off of their swing. When the first game, they were just swinging away. And we said, I think you mentioned yesterday, good things happen when you swing. I think you might have been with me, or it might have been another coach. But yeah, save the tips for the waiters.
Prioritize the possession.
Yes.
Get an attack. And you set up drills to reward that, right? Where if you free ball it over, you get minus point or something like that. So, they need to hear that constantly. Prioritize possession. Value the possession. Sorry.
Yes. I like that. Value the possessions. I use that one, coach. And look who's serving. Picking up where she left off. Number 15, Liliana
Okay, so I'm going
Adequin.
to make a prediction on her first serve.
It's going to go. Go ahead.
It's
You go
going to go
first.
short
Because I
seam,
got one, too.
short seam, and it's going to look like it's going a little deeper and drop in the short seam.
So you're thinking between 1 and 2?
No, 1 and 6.
1 and 6. I got 1 and 2.
Okay.
Let's do it, coach. Give me my $10, coach.
First set, she was going there.
I think you're right. I think they're trying to bait her into serving that way, but she's not biting. She's not biting the bait. She might serve into the fray of the 3 passers. See how it's 3 type?
Oh,
Yeah.
deep.
Oh man,
No spin
okay.
though.
All right,
Perfect pass.
We call it a wash, coach. Or
Perfect
a push.
pass, and they don't get an attack out of it. Free ball.
Down ball situation. Fresno on the attack. Oh, that's back row attack. Unless that middle touched it. That's a back row hitter. And everybody missed it.
Yeah, even coach didn't.
Yeah. Or maybe I did. Maybe that setter's front row. Maybe. What do I know? I'm a chairborne ranger here, coach. There it is. There's one. Reminding everybody that she can do that too. Because you can clearly see the serving strategy. Watch, there's something we call, with the 3-passer system, we call this 2 tight, 1 loose. So 2 tight, 2 girls are really, really close to each other, and the other girl, it looks like they're leaving her hang out to dry. You're killing us, young lady. You're killing us with kindness. But you know what?
The net.
Yeah. But in her defense, she's probably responsible for 8 of their service points.
Yeah.
And she finished the last set.
As a coach, I try not to show frustration on that because I know she's been producing from back there.
Now,
but
for me, it depends if I'm coaching boys or girls. If I'm coaching boys, I'll yell. I'll say, "Hey, I'll give you noogies," and I'll do this. You know, sorry, I'll show it. I'll give you noogies. You know, so because you'll be more playful with the boys.
Yeah.
But the girls, it's like the sisterhood's there, the unbreakable chains there, and we just say next play.
Yeah.
Next play, because you do not want. You want that sisterhood. You don't want to vilify a girl that makes the rest of the team alienated. That is the golden rule of girls volleyball.
Oh, we got a rotation error here.
Yep.
1-4. Wait.
We get that captain up there and explain it. And I don't think he needs to. I think the head coach knows.
The lib is confused.
I'll tell you who's not confused, the coach. That was like the Geico commercial with the caveman looking at the guy like, get it right, you know? Serve out of the middle, that ball drops, and so does the teardrop on the cut. Back row, pipe. Oh.
See, straight down the middle, that's the result. Small angles.
A golden no-no for the pipe, coach, right? There's 4 things that happen, and none of them are appealing. You get blocked, touch blocked, it goes into position 6 dig, or it goes long. All 4 of those things, 3 of them are you're giving up a point, or 2 of them at least. Point break to serve. Gianna, tell us. Ooh, man, did that get away. That, like you said, that knuckleball, as you called it before, gave her the willies.
She tried to get out of the way to do this, but the ball started sailing this way, and I think she tripped on her movement.
Very rarely get that right shoulder serve.
Oh,
that's a left shoulder. Very good. Down ball situation. That ball's dug. Will they go outside? Yes, that's number 12, Sophia. Not yet. Coming to the outside. Looks like another free ball. We got both Sophias playing against each other on the outside hitter. That's number 12 for point break and number 2 for Fresno Heat. Sophia versus Sophia. Who's going to blink in this 4-3 game, this decisive 3rd set to 15? Oh, there's an ace! Wow! This is why I turn my microphone volume down. There it is, Coach.
Fresno's in the lead now.
Back to the service line. That's our libero. That's number 12. That's Chloe Mofield. This time she goes left shoulder to position 5. Sophia with the swing. She's got it.
Nice swing for that set.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like a nice set to the pin, but at the same time, it looked like it was getting away, right?
Well, I'd rather see the hitter come outside in more.
Yep.
That would have been a cleaner swing, but she did a good job with it.
That's the best way to create different variations across court as well.
Right.
Where are we at right now? Who's serving? We got 6 people on the court, and oh, there she is.
He's telling them just.
Is that our girl? That's number 1. It's Marley Amaranto to serve. The Speedster. We got to have a nickname for her since we're talking about her more. Never in a game where you talk about a libero this much. Back to Sophia, cross court, gets dug. Will they go to the other Sophia? Yes. Up and down set. Line. Doug. Who's going to blink? Beltran. Right side. No, not yet. Oh, my goodness.
She's serving up pancakes.
Autumn Gonzalez. They go outside to outside, Alpo to Alpo, and here we are in this 6-4 game. Sorry, guys, I think I got the wrong side. My comment section is my best friend.
We have a duck walking here.
There's a duck. There's a duck. We're looking at a duck right now.
Nice pass.
Wow, there's a sweet cross court. For the people watching the broadcast, we're not talking about players ducking. There's actually a duck. There's a woman with a duck helmet or mask just walking by. There's no ducking in volleyball, so I don't even know what a duck is doing in this gym in the first place. Back to the service line. That's number 2, Sophia Rodriguez. Pretty good serve. That's deep. Going right side, Gonzalez into the net. That's a double, too.
So in a game like this,
Sophia, sorry about that.
where both sides are struggling on their out-of-system attacks, the serve becomes even more important than what we were saying earlier.
Yep, and an ace. There it is.
Right on cue.
And just like that, we blink. And point breaks up by 1.
Oh, we got that score the kids like. 6-7.
6-7. There it is. Back in my day, it was 7:30. There's another serve to zone 1, and this time the setter has to take it. Redirect. And coach, that's something we'd like to see people do a little better. If you know it's an overpass, you don't give up on it. On that play, the setter was the only one that tried to cover it.
Oh yeah.
If you know it's an overpass, step up. Try to save that play. If you do nothing, you get nothing.
Step up. If she's gonna pound it in your face, you
Yeah.
get low and just take it.
That is volleyball. That is the life of a volleyball gangster. And down in the middle. Wow.
Again, I don't like that. But when it works, you don't complain that much.
Coach, when it's time to make the donuts, it's time to make the donuts.
You know, and it depends on the opponent.
Of course. Another serve, left shoulder. That one handled perfectly.
What she
And
trying to
back
get
at
back?
her. Oh, my goodness. Man, there's so many Dunkin' Donuts here. I'm waiting for the police to show up. Dip one in their coffee cup. I have a friend of mine that says if there's a crime, you don't call down 911, you dial Dunkin' Donuts. Back set.
Good
And that is
location.
Beltran. And I don't know. It's weird. It's almost like she reacted to the set instead of anticipated. Like her approach is more reactionary than anticipatory. And row 1, always the more difficult rotation to get out of.
That
Now
was
it's 9-8.
that was an error. The type of errors we were talking about that they did a lot in the second set.
100%. Our ball's out of bounds, and now we're tied at 9. Oh, no. 8-10. All right, you guys, make up your mind on the score table there. Thank you. Camila Rategui to serve. Rategui. Another good serve, and Sophia.
There's your
that's
dinosaur again.
Yep. The Shankalopoulos is back in the form of Hana Kuhn. Hana that time had her platform way low. She's facing forward. She's angling her platform upwards. And what can possibly go wrong, Coach? The answer to that after this serve. Another serve back to her.
Look,
This time Kuhn's got it.
can't. Again, that location of that serve, the passer passing it straight into area 2 puts your setter in a bad position, especially if she can't push that all the way out. So that set fell short, and the hitter had a hard time.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't mean to be harsh towards the coaches, but in regards to a lot of these timeouts, I'm like, what are you waiting for? The second coming of Christ?
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta, if you, and it's a 15-point game. You use them or lose them, you know?
I didn't realize the score was 8-12.
Yeah. Well, the scoreboard originally had it at 9-up, and now all of a sudden it was like 10-8. You know, I'm trying to keep up with them because they have the book, and even if we're right, if the book doesn't say it, the book is technically right. Well, let's see what happens.
Oh, the audience is coming to life here.
Yeah, it's good music. Got a good DJ, and Billy B's back. I see him. I think I see him sitting next to him.
No, that's not him.
That's not him? Okay. He's like, you got us Hawaiians confused, Jay. You trying to say we all look alike? Oh, there's a good dig going outside. That is Isabella. Got it. We haven't called her name out a lot. That's a good jump and swing. Maybe we're going to call her name out somewhere between now and the conclusion of this third set.
You know, I'm really liking the ball that number 2 on this side. The setter is putting up.
Yeah.
The technique looks a little
Raw.
raw. That's a good word. But the result is like that. The result is a nice high ball, good location, gives the hitters a chance to attack.
And that's a kind of a coach's wild dream because raw is a place that you want to start, where a coach is like, all right, I can work with this one. She's already got something there, and we're going to fine tune. She's going to be great at this game. Serve out of the middle. That's a better pass, an even better hold. And that is Isabella. Gets dug. Going to the outside. Yes, they are. Man.
Tried to go into
Fast
the donut
action.
on
That was Gianna.
Oh, what's that? Oh, man.
Oh, net violation.
You know, that idea about the technique with setting and looking awkward but good result, I call it the Jamal Wilkes. You remember Jamal Wilkes?
Yep. Match point opportunity. Hold that thought. Where?
Sorry.
Match point. Oh, that's a great back set. And number 4, that's out of bounds. Oh, man.
Keanu Reeves wins the match.
Yes, point break.
Point break.
I have my first 2, man. Gary Busey also, right? Dude, they're surfers. So let's talk about the setting technique as they're shaking hands.
Well, not just setting technique, anything where you have what's not by the book, good technique, but great results.
Right.
As a coach, do you try and correct? Because their technique lowers the ceiling on where they can go?
Agreed.
Or do you leave it because the results are good? Jamal Wilkes to me had the ugly technique in his jump shot coming around.
It's true.
But the result, leave it.
If in terms of basketball, the net results is about does it go in the hoop or not, right? Nobody cares as long as it goes in the hoop. But for volleyball, sometimes it's about trajectory. And if your technique is not proper on the set, it might go up and down faster than the traditional way of just squaring, holding at the end.
Yeah.
That allows that extra half second for the hitter to get there.
And then you want to correct.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is when the result is what you want, but what you see in the form is not what you would coach.
Right. Not traditional.
Do you correct it or do you leave it? That's the hard part as a coach.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Well, you go. I mean, you asked the question.
I think there's no one answer. It depends on who you're coaching.
Right.
For instance, a goofy foot. If I have a goofy foot that's pounding the ball, I kind of still want to correct them if I can. It's hard, goofy footers. Correct their footwork because I believe that even if they're pounding it really hard, if their footwork is corrected, I think they can get even better.
Agree.
So that's something I would try hard to correct.
I just want to make sure this is city. No, but I'm with you in a sense. For me, Goofy Foot's about the age. If she's 13, you really want to try to change it. If she's 17 or whatever, and if it's working for her, yeah. I had a kid. I was a head coach at Hunter High School, and I had a goofy foot middle. And he spent the whole season changing his steps his junior year because we picked it up late, of course, because coach is only watching the waist up because we're stupid. And then he comes back the senior year. He's a goofy foot again, and I just said, to heck with it. His contact was just bam, 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 and I said, okay, you know what? Fine, all right. I'm like, where are you going to college? He said, I'm going to Lehigh. And I'm like, do you want to play college? He's like, no, not really. I just want to. I figured since I got to be in school, I want to have fun hitting people in the face.
Watch it.
So,
Coffee. Oh, and it stood up. Oh, they hit
of
your
course
computer.
not. No, it's the Buffalo Bills, baby. Sorry, let me check my green screen. All right, we're good. Green screen's good. Yeah, so there are some things, like look at all of the greatest players. Karj Karai wasn't interchangeable. He was some approaches was a goofy foot, some was traditional. That's 84.
That's a different level.
88? But at that level, if you're a goofy foot, the other team that has the same athleticism is going to take your lunch money because they're going to out-technique you to death. That is very accurate, guys. Come on. Volleyball players are very accurate. Kidding. It went around. We got you.
We're getting attacked here.
I know, and I'm glad we're on camera getting hammered.
Come on, ball control, girls.
So Fresno is going to play City 12. So I'll stencil it in as we talk more about that. So Karj, 84 interchangeable, right? 88 traditional. And as soon as it hits the beach, 100% goofy foot. He goes back to the lefty approach. Yeah. And a lot of Phil Dahlhauser is a goofy foot. Tina Graudina from Latvia. All of these great we're talking people playing for medals.
Yeah.
Right? Not just
those are big names.
Not just run of the mill open
That's
level
Hall of
players,
Fame.
not just Hall of Famers, future Hall of Famers. Tina Graudina, Latvian, she's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. She's USC. She was on the pair one playing for Dane Blanton, and Dane in his California drawl is like, dude, I tried to change it. He said, I tried to change it, right?
Hey, ball control. Where's the ball control?
I'm being loved. Hey, I'll give it back to you. Wait, can I get one?
We're having fun here with the girls warming up. They hit us 3 times with the ball.
That's the important. Every coach has like a favorite thing about passing. Mine is holding at the end. A little dorky, 1 second.
Yeah.
Extension. Cool, man. So, sorry, back on. I didn't realize how loud this guy was. My other person didn't show up. You staying with me?
Sure.
They're my favorite person right now. Look, they're all my favorite people because anyone who wants to talk about volleyball, we're nerds. Anyone who wants to talk about volleyball is our favorite person.
Your favorite person is the one wearing these headphones, whoever's here.
Yes. We're nerds, my friend. We're volleyball nerds. And anyone that wants to talk about volleyball is look, podcasting must have been my calling because I can go all day and talk about this sport. We'll watch them warm up a little bit.
I'm going to take a break real quick.
Yeah, I was expecting there's a female person Jason was sending my way.
I'm just going to go to the restroom.
Yeah, good. See if you can go for me too. That was weird. All right, guys, we're going to test our scoreboard. We got one more match on this part 1 live stream. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. Helps with the algorithm. And don't forget to click share like a Care Bear. And if you like what you see, hit subscribe. I think I'm on 41,000 subscribers. Probably 35,000 of them are beach volleyball fans. This is a beach volleyball driven watch party and podcast, but indoor is where I started. Indoor takes my soul. And I really got love for like play running and the art of trying to defend against play sets and stuff like that. So born and bred in New York, so indoor, of course, and moved to Hermosa Beach, and beach opportunities came my way, and I took them. But it all comes back full circle. Here we are at the Hawaiian Convention Center here in Honolulu, Hawaii. I'm like, what? Nah, just curious if you need. Just curious if you need help. No, I just. How come you're gonna ask if I'm good?
You look good already. Don't worry.
Coaches, with announcements, check in at our best merch booth for the free dinner and beverage appreciation night at Leon Brewing. Again, check in at Iron Fest merch. A coach's appreciation night tonight at Leon Brewing. There will be free dinner and beverage.
I just have to tell you, my mom's listening in California and absolutely loves your commentating. She's having a great time.
I'll take a hug for that. You know, that means a lot to me.
No,
every time.
she's absolutely loving it. Said you guys are fantastic. So thank you.
Yeah, tell if you guys like beach too. Like I did Huntington, I did Court One,
Oh, okay.
and Qatar was there.
Okay.
TKN was there, and
Nice.
it's very interactive. What I'd like your mom to do is start the comment section and represent where they're watching it from.
I will try. She's 80, so the fact that she's on and watching
No, that's a win.
yes, we're good.
Right, we'll take that as a win.
Yeah, we're good. Yes, she figured it out. She got the link and made it work. So that's
I love that.
Yeah.
I love we're thinking the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're good to go. Look at my camera shot. I was just concerned that was going to be in the way. The first was right there. I mean, some people like the right-hander's perspective, but
Bad things. It's a lot of bad things.
where are you from?
Originally Georgia, but I've lived in LA for 5 years.
Originally New York.
Hey! Holy sugar!
I'm going to Diet Coke after this or something. I like to mix that in the vitamin water zero. I need a Diet Coke.
So, watch the split hill journey after when Billy B comes.
Let's do it. 100%. Thank you. I like to mix this together. Oh my God. You're a chef. You're a chef. Thank you.
Bad
So the rule is if you have drinks here, you always have it in the seats. You always have protection. Like it hit this cup, not a drop.
That's why I love these. They're totally.
Tecton's better.
Yeah.
Wow.
Starting lineup, please take 2 steps forward and make sure the announcing booth can see your jersey number. Thank you. Starting lineup for Fresno Heat, we got number 3, Isabella, number 5, Hana, number 6, Ozzy, number
Ozzy.
8,
What?
Riley, number 12, Chloe,
That would be Amy Ozzy.
number
No.
15, Liliana. For City 17 Blue, we have number 27, Emma.
Emma, we know who she
Number
is.
1, Cody. Number 2, Marley. Number
Yep.
3, number
Marley
21,
Richardson is the player you need to look out for.
Number 11, Zoe. Number 12, Elsie.
Marley Richardson, the outside hitting tandem of Marley Richardson and Zoe Davis. That's City 17's. Look out for them. Right now, Fresno still getting their names known out there. Chloe Mofield, great server. Ginger Wild, good great setter, good serving strategist, and yeah, Sophia Rodriguez. Hey, joined once again by Dr. Coach Kalani. I'm Jason DeBeas. Thank you for having me in your living room. Thank you for having me in your lives.
And thank you for having me here.
Hey, this game we're going to do a roll call. You guys are going to shout out what city you're watching this from. Leave it in the comment section. This,
Did you get that one?
yes, watching Ryan, city from Waverly Hall, Georgia. Gotcha. Comment section. Thank you, Nancy Moore. Everybody, shout out what city you're watching this from. We're doing a little roll call, and everybody is going to have a good time because that's what this watch party is. It's not a broadcast. I am a professional, but today I am anything but professional. I am having fun with my Hawaiian brethren. So welcome to this watch party, NY Varsity Sports. Comment section is usually wild. Everybody has something to say about the play. Everyone has something to say to each other. And it's all volleyball love. We got Fresno. We have City 17s. Here we go.
Oh,
What a great position, one serve. Go back set. Gets dug. Will they go outside to Richardson? Yes, they do. Richardson.
paintbrush.
Teardrop. Paintbrush. No, you got it right. Teardrop is when you tip it and it falls. Paintbrush is when you it hits the top of your head. Here, show me again for the camera. Like that. Picasso couldn't have done it better, coach. Score is 1-0. We're back in action. That ball's dug down the line. This time they go to Perez.
Nice.
And let me tell you something, coach. When City's turning on all cylinders like this, they're a snowball going down the hill as they get bigger. They're very unstoppable.
Again, getting quality attacks out of each possession. Super important.
Pretty good 31. Ran a little bit slow, but she gets her extension. Free ball opportunity. Fresno on the attack. They're looking for their first point.
Trap their setter again.
Ref calls a touch. I think that's a good one. That was Isabella with the swing. She whiffed it. And I think that ball is in. Man, Marley Richardson is on fire. And that's Rune. Cody Rune. And like I said before, remember I said the previous match?
The R2 called rotation.
But remember I mentioned the previous match, you do not want to get this girl going. You need to get a first ball side out. You need to get in and out faster than Kevin Klein.
Ooh, somebody took the net up with them. Didn't get a call.
No. And it's not a Nemo, it's called a
Manini.
I love it.
5-0. Let's see how the Fresno handles timeouts.
Should be 5-0. Sorry, I had 4-1. We're going to switch that. That's why they paid
Same
you the
server.
big bucks. Yeah. There's a shorty
Wow,
to
that's out.
3. And Marley told her libero, "Don't you touch that." It's like, I just wanted to be near it. I just wanted to be near it.
When you start a game with your server hot like that, that's a great feeling. Oh,
Oh,
I say
wow.
that was my fault.
Yeah, look, if you might have jinxed her, question the fact. Who knows? Who cares? Like you said, the net result, par for the course, is the same. 6 straight points.
You know, I try to get my team to serve at 80% in with quality serves. She's doing beyond that. She got 6.
And you know, Coach, that's what you don't want to do
Yeah.
after you give up the first 6 points.
Yes.
I know obvious is obvious. Here's Marley Richardson's here to serve. Yeah, when you give up 6 points, that next serve has to go back in. You got to stir up something. You can't play from behind and stay from behind. As that ball, in similar fashion, goes wide from the previous serve from
Yeah.
Moon. All right, here we are.
They're
17.
trying too hard to. It's 2-7.
7-2, gotcha. 2-7 is the score in this first set. They're going to the middle, and she's got to take that with her left, and I thought that was pretty cool. Pretty good dig by Rune. This time going to Davis. Davis gets dug. Another good dig, and Rune trying to fish that out of the net, but it goes over. Free ball opportunity down the line. Will they go back to Davis? Yes, they do. Zoe
Nice
gets
up.
dug again out of the back row.
Hey, they got an attack out of that.
Yes, they did.
Here we go.
That was Autumn Gonzalez. Autumn Gonzalez with a dig. Who's going to blink? Oh, into the net. And now our first real rally of the game.
That was a good rally.
Fast pace, but it seems like this match picked up the pace from the previous two. The ball's moving a little bit faster, jumping a little bit higher. Everybody's competing. And now number 27 at the service line, that is Emma De Cunzo Steinglass. Into the net. It is now 5 into serves. Number 13,
And
Ginger Wiles.
Look who is in.
Yep.
The lib.
Oh, the libero is called who? Oh, left shoulder served. Man, I thought that was going to be an ace, and they looked like they had a play set drawn up and got stuck. But that ball's got to go in.
That's one of those give it away. Don't give the point away.
I agree. Ginger Wild to serve. She's in there to set and serve. Wow, pretty good pass. There's the back set, Perez.
Ooh, she saw. Oh,
That ball hit the ground, and we were talking about it before. Does she love that split block team?
she saw that seam and went at it.
And she doesn't tip through it. She plows through it with a tank. I love it.
A really important skill to have, I guess, as a hitter is vision.
Yes, agreed. Free ball opportunity on the attack. City looking for 9. Zoe Davis doing Zoe Davis things, Coach. She's been like this the entire tournament. She's played fantastic 2 days ago in the opening rounds and continues to do God's work on the volleyball court.
God's work.
So that's pretty serious, Jay.
Wow, that's a high bar.
It's his plan. It's his plan. God can go higher or medium. There's an outside pass, and she knows she's got to go.
Ooh, that was risky.
No time to have that conversation. Pass it. Coach, I have this philosophy. If you're not sure if it's in or out, you take it.
Same thing.
You agree?
Yeah, same.
Perez back to serve. She's the opposite. She loves position 4, and this time she goes to 6-1 and gets an ace. Ace, baby. Too cold.
Seam serves. Love it. Dude, I'd like to see more communication again amongst the passers.
Yep.
You know, oh, they're talking. Okay.
There they are. They got good positioning on serve receive, just regular traditional positioning. And that's a back set. Goes to the OH, gets dug. That was Sophia that hit that. Perez gives up the free
Okay,
ball.
let's run it.
On the attack. Did they go to back set? Yes, they do. And almost a roundhouse swing.
Yeah.
That was odd. Zoe into the tape.
Into the net, it goes, give the point.
I think it's 6-12, but I'll double check. I believe they got 5.
They got 5.
All right. Out goes Perez and in to dig a ball and play some defense. Zoe Barrows is in the dig a ball. It's number 6 coming in for Perez. And at the service line for Fresno, it's Hanakun. Hanakun, okay serve,
Helicopter
even better
serve.
pass.
Oh,
Yeah, that the Apache had nothing on that serve receive though.
she reached way out for that and still was able to do a roll shot.
She overran it, right? I thought that was actually a pretty good set as far as the location.
Yeah, she came too far inside.
Zoe, line serve, and this is more of what we saw yesterday, and in similar fashion, more aces for Zoe Davis.
Passing a low ball to area 4 is just death.
It really is. This time she goes to the middle. That's a pretty good pass. There's a back one. Doug, transition, and
Too
Setter
tight.
got trapped on that one. That was Barrows trying to do something with that end to no avail, and back to business goes Fresno Heat.
You know, you try to tell your outside hitters, if they pass the ball to area 4, don't even wait for your setter to yell help. Just automatic. Go.
Here, coach. There's who with the pass.
Nice set.
Yeah, who with the pass, and that's number 17, Nero Cardillo. Cardillo's going to get a little action, I guess, on the outside, or back there on their row 2, and Cardillo again. I like that they went back to her, coach.
Yeah.
You
A little
like that
under,
philosophy of like your hitter makes a hitting error, go back.
again, situational. Yes,
Right.
I do like it. Certain situations.
I like it because the setter is not thinking about questioning the location of her set. You just move on with life. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah, you're right. It is situational. Like, especially if a hitter gets blocked. I want to go back to him like, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Because now you're not thinking about losing your confidence in your hitter as well. We're back.
But
Number-
they're up by a bunch here. I would try and work on, as a setter, work on the confidence of all my hitters.
right. A lot of subs in this game. 8 to 15.
The people who take less swings, feed them a little bit more.
Well, sometimes, you got to get used to that person that's not in the starting lineup. Like Richardson's out, 17's in. She's on the left backside. And if you could see, she's playing way too close to the line for serve receive. And of course, soft block by the skinny boy, giving them 10. So I'm trying to keep score here. But if you look at the serve receive,
Oh, they're taking
she's
her
out. Yeah. Serve receive, you want to go in and out, and defense digging, you want to go out and in. That's my philosophy.
Yeah.
Because you want to dare her to beat you at hard 5 or hard 1. There's a set out of the middle, and ball gets dug, looking for 11. Not yet. Richardson.
Over the top.
Man, what a great swing. And like you said before, Coach, good things happen when you're hard driven.
And what you said about where she's passing from, you'd like to prioritize passing on your left side.
Right.
From there. So, yeah, invite the server to come down the line there.
Especially if you're an angle passer and not a midliner. An angle passer makes one move to the ball, we're good. Back set, that's Perez. Goes to the middle, free ball opportunity. Looking to get to 17, dumped. Doug, and a frown. Or should we say a groan? That goes to the middle, and that ball sails out of bounds in the taboo area of position 6. Got to have a little bit more angular activity on that.
Definitely.
Isabella to serve. Zaragoza at the service line. Sofia Rodriguez back in front left for Fresno. That ball's just a bit out of bounds as his lead is now extended back to 6. This is a good rotation for Fresno, though. Oh, that was an ace. So it's 11-16. Okay. Oh, 12-16. That's right. That's deep corner. Great call by the top ref. Richardson gets Doug. Going to the right side. Looked like she wasn't ready. That was Swanson.
I'd like to see a lot more height on that out-of-system set.
Will they go back to Richardson?
Inside
No,
set.
that's 21. That's the Alpo. Perez still out there. She's stuck out there. Go back to Perez, maybe? Hit out of the middle. Outside
Nice
and
tool.
Sofia Rodriguez. She's one of those people where I'd love for her to get a whole bunch of sets in a row to get her going with her extension.
My 2 daughters.
That's the mini-me?
No,
Okay.
Mini-me's not here.
All right.
She's the middle one.
I got you. I was like, what'd you do? Jack her up on performance-enhancing drugs? That little tiny girl is like, yeah, this one's here to fight crime. 17-13.
We have here setter, Kamalu. You know she's a setter.
Yep.
And then outside hitter, this one. And
I
then
love
my
it.
young one is setter.
That ball's out of bounds.
Actually, my young one is more of a utility player anywhere.
I like that. That's cool. During the timeout, we're going to get a little family video shot of this blue chip family and one of the better coaches on this side of the country, Kamala Whitaker. Ball's Doug. Going to the outside. Zoe. Doug. Sophia's not getting that action. Waiting there on the outside. She ran her approach.
Oh.
A little chicken dance for that free ball. And there she is. Line deep, Doug. Oh, man.
Nice open hand save.
Man, Zoe Davis is just if she played baseball, she'd be batting cleanup. She'd be number 4 in that batting order. And timeout is called. Sorry, we'll fix that score. I believe it's 19-13. So we'll get our little camera zoom shot. Let's go to camera 3. Look at this volleyball family. Check out that volleyball family. There they are. A bunch of setters, a bunch of outside hitters. And the one in the middle, one of the better club coaches on this side of the country, representing Los Angeles Volleyball Club. I got camera 3, people. Richardson to serve. That one goes to the middle. Okay pass to the outside, and she's not
Hitting her.
Yeah, she's never really taken off yet. And she's hitting a little sidearm like below her shoulder, and against a double block, really, really difficult, really challenging. City with another ball that looked like it was an ace, but free ball. Will they go back to Zoe? No, this time they go to the middle.
Yeah.
And
I like
rush,
that.
like you said.
I like that, spreading it out.
Yep. And like we said before, when they're turning on all cylinders like this, in system, really hard for a lot of teams to stop. Good teams in system are supposed to do that, and that's what they're doing. Richardson to serve again. This time to 4. Oh, there's a dump, and it always works. A little bit of a chop, though. I'm sure the city coach is looking at the ref saying that you must know karate because that set looked chopped. Double hit is illegal to do that on two.
Nice set.
There's a.
What was she upset about?
I think she's having an argument about agreeing. It's like, no, you don't want a Diet Coke. You want a Diet Coke. All right. Number 27 to serve. That's Emma De Conso Steinglass or Steinglass. Right? Oh, wow. You know, if there's anything a coach can't stand, it's when someone takes like a long time to serve.
And then bad contact.
And you go through this ritual and you make everybody wait. You know, I'm like, fine, take your time, but I want to see some food on my plate. It's Riley Mahoney to serve. No, scratch that. Not even close. Sorry, guys. That's Ginger Wiles.
That's a illegal attack anyway. I think she was over the line.
This is a very similar situation as from the last match. Everything is 22-16.
Start playing sloppy.
Yeah, they got to find a way.
Oh, talking to the captain. Players got to get back. Now that side's stepping up. You got to do that to them.
I agree. What do you call that? But they're like the 5th and 6th line judge over there next to the.
Yeah, it's more important on that side.
All's well that ends okay on that. Because that was a back row attack anyway, as timeout is called. So, okay, Coach. I'm putting you in the Chairborne Ranger thing. You're down 22-17. You're coaching Fresno. What's your play? Go.
Well, we've been scoring some points now, which is why they called a timeout. So let's keep it flowing. I would talk to my setter a little bit on making good selections right now, knowing the situation with the score, and get to my server to say, after a timeout is a critical serve to get it in. There's like 5 situations that you must serve in. After a timeout is one of them, and in the 20s.
Gotcha. Great call, Coach.
Nice serve.
Yep. You probably would have called that serve location too, Coach. There it is. Coming on the outside. No, that's opposite. And
the errors.
Yeah, you really can't get going if.
Again, that's a down ball. You're probably not going to get a kill.
I can't see her jersey number. That's number 18. She's the opposite right now in row 1 in the outside hitting position. And they're going to have to go back to her. And she goes line over. And you do that against City, they will make you pay.
Yeah.
At some point, you're going to have to take a serious swing. That time it was Sophia. Oh, pretty good stunt double, a bring back on the attack. I think they're going to go middle on this one. No, back to Zoe.
In the seat.
Yep. That's the advantage of having that go ball, huh?
Yeah.
Set point.
Block not closing out.
Especially if you're in system, you're going to have to give up something. And I think if I'm that coach, I'm probably going to give up right side. You know, the biggest threat is Perez, who's now back row. You have to pick your poison when you're in system. That's the end of the first set.
That last rally, I think Fresno gave up 2 free balls coming over. No, 3. And almost all of them were just high and to middle back.
Right.
Easy run of the offense. I would like to see some that you can control more, go to what I said yesterday between area 2 and 3. Make some problems for the team that you're giving the free ball to. Put some stress on them.
100%. I like that.
It's too easy.
Facts. Billy B's here. There he is. He's back.
Uh-oh. Hey, Costas did a great job.
Coach. How's your girls doing? Oh, afternoon. Good. I gotta snatch you up now while I got you. Kamalo, the best backpack ever. I begged Jason for one. I'm like, I know I'm not with y'all no more. He's like, oh, he says you're LAVBC for life. If you guys are stirring up the beach program, I told them I got some people to come with me.
I'm waiting for Beach and Harbor to call me back.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
For where?
For the beach boat.
No, but where? Which beach?
Oh, you want in Venice. I don't know which where in Venice.
Okay.
But you want in Venice.
Okay, cool. I mean, for the people playing in the area, it's more convenient.
Yeah, and he wants that foot traffic. So.
Here's what I want. If I'm the director, once every 2 weeks, I want them to take a trip to Hermosa. The parents drop them off. They go have breakfast. They have mimosas. They have omelets. I want the kids to get used to the deep sand because the AAUs are played there, the Nationals are played there, and beach volleyball national events is in Santa Monica. So I'd like once every 2 weeks, I want them to take a trip to the tournament sites.
That'd be good on a Saturday.
Yeah, and the parents would love it. They're drinking mimosas. They're like, I feel like I'm in Europe. You got some cheese for this stuff?
Is that right?
Huh?
They can have mimosas like right there, overlooking the
Well,
courts.
the restaurants are like 20 yards from, and they can watch their kids.
They can
play.
watch from.
And Hennessy's, they can watch it from the second floor. It's paradise. It's like a big. We were talking about Hermosa Beach between sets, and I love it because it's like a vacation I don't have to come back home from. I live there. The problem is, here's the drawback. It makes you the biggest procrastinator. You have a project you need to do. You're like, yeah, I'll do it in the afternoon. Afternoon comes, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it tomorrow.
There you go.
You become a hippie really fast. And as we get back to the second set, and here we are back to the grind of center court. And of course, Cody Roon, the first server, traditionally for City. And
Area 1.
Yep, there she goes again. And you don't get a first ball side out on her. She tears it up.
There, they got it.
Did they?
Hitting error.
Oh. Yeah, not a first ball side out, but they did get her off the service line. So by way of committing the cardinal sin of hitting position 6. Fresno Heat representing code blue, even though their jerseys are red. There's an outside set. That's Perez. She knows she's got to go over. That's the Alpo stuck in the OH position, and she's asking for it again. They're going to give it to her. Perez got it.
Again, blocked it and closed out.
Tiffany Perez.
Way to see that opening and go at it.
You know, when you think of City Sports or City 17s, you think of Richardson and you think of Zoe, right? And they're the opposite. Richardson serving right now for the people watching. Zoe's left front. And you hear their name called a lot, but expect to hear Perez's name, Tiffany Perez, the Alpha, calls a lot. Another hot mess on serve receive. Down ball situation. Will they go back to Perez? Yes, they're going to ride her, and she sneaks it through. That's 3-0. Did I just say hot mess on serve receive? There's a better pass, and there's the back set. That's what they're looking for. There's the block, and unfortunately, closing the hole up is City 17s. That's Olivia Swanson on the swing. I'd like to see her go back to that.
Got to get these passers passing higher balls.
Yes.
Just to give setter a chance.
And you know what? We'll talk about that in a minute. That's 4 contacts. Now the score's 5-1. Yeah, I'd like – some of these players have a habit of passing lower to make adjustments. When they make a bad pass, they tend to go lower because they think it's more accurate. The problem is when you go lower and if it's out of system, now the setter's lunging. So like you said, I'd rather go up and down and give the setter some time to get there. Coach, sorry.
She's crawling under our platform here, trying to get the ball.
It was Richardson. It was like, where's Carmen Sandiego? It's Richardson.
Sorry.
Back to the serve.
What were we talking? Oh,
Yep, there's the ace. Go ahead, coach. We were talking about
getting the ball
yes.
higher. So right now they're struggling on passing. Give them instruction. They should know from talking about it a lot at practice. You give these cues. Attack the bottom of the ball. Attack the bottom of the ball and get it high.
Oh, wow. There we go. Vegas, where's the aces here? In this
Okay, he's going
set.
with a sub rather than a timeout.
Coming back in. That's number 3. She's there to pass the ball. That's the starting OH back in the game. That's Isabella Zaragoza. And I think they're going to try her out. No, the libero would not allow
Step into the seam.
There's a split seam. That's our inseam. That's what she wants. And an exhale. Finally back.
Able
back
to run
business.
the offense. And this is the result you get.
Sophia Rodriguez on the kill. We'd like to see more of that. And like you said, more out and in, off the court and on in the approach. More of that in our lives, please. That's Lexi to serve. Oh, what a middle set. And there she goes back to business.
We got a net call
On
on the attack.
Right. Probably the setter. But number 9 waiting for that, huh? That's Natalie. Lexi Obeso to serve. They're going back outside to Zoe. And even when she misses, she can't miss. That girl is on fire.
Game number 17, Mia for number 2, Marley.
What a great chemistry for City 17. There are different levels of play, right? And there are different climates. But
Yeah.
with that being said, as far as maximizing their potential, I'm very impressed.
Oh, who
And
went
right
out?
on right on cue. No more compliments for you guys. Roll call for the comment section. Shout out what city you're from. Where are you watching this game? Leave it in the comment section. Do not be shy. This is NY Varsity Sports as we go to 4. Okay pass, but it's high. What you were talking about.
Gave her a chance to get out to it. Put up a nice right side set.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, hit it out.
And Rune's actually good enough to still have peripheral vision. I mean, she's been really great all tournament. As that ball sails into the tape. Coming in to serve. Sorry, guys.
You know, something that comes into play with especially with the girls' game is like Ruin. She has a lovely head of hair.
Doesn't she? Yeah.
And when you're tight to the net, it does hit the net, and it's up to the down ref to be able to
determine
distinguish
whether
whether
it
it's hair or
body.
something else. But when it starts causing the net to move,
Yes.
you know, the ref is like, oh, that's a net.
And I think that's the ref's responsibility to say, if I don't see it, don't say it. Right? Because sometimes the net shakes.
Yeah.
But if you don't know who did it, you have to swallow
Yeah.
your whistle. You know, and people respect that level of honesty more than guessing.
It went under. It went under.
Okay. I'm like, they're looking for a camera to hit. We got 6'9".
Oh, here it comes.
I'm protected, baby. Insurance. 6'10". Can you can see the scoreboard, right? It's Zoe Davis is to serve.
6'10".
Zoe Davis back to serve. 17 back in the game, playing front left. Mia Cardillo.
Oh, that was a nice set off of that tight pass.
Wasn't it? Cardillo to swing. She's in for Richardson to hit a couple of balls. And gotta love the hustle, coach.
I like this. She struggled, number 17. What was her name? Cardillo, last set.
Yep.
Coach is trying to get her time developed.
Yeah.
Or just get her time at the end of the season in its tournaments and trust her enough to put her back in after her performance in the first set.
Yeah. Well, yeah, before she struggled a little bit on serve receive, and I guess time will tell if she fixes that. But we'll never know if Zoe keeps serving like this. My goodness. Love the city representation here for the Hawaiian Invitational. And then you have the 50 thing happening for men's later on, right? Later on
Oh,
next
yeah.
week. Yeah.
No,
What's it
5-0.
called?
The
The
5-0.
5-0?
That's
Yeah.
in July,
July.
towards the end of July.
Oh, I wish I was here for
Adult
that.
tournament, beverages all over the place.
That's a party, man. Listen, nobody parties better than Hawaiians. Oh wow.
She's on fire in her serve.
Isn't she? Creating free balls, down balls, that's back row attack. That's an example of trajectory where you know her hand was above the net. The coach might have a legitimate gripe out of that. And my legitimate gripe with this coach, again, don't mean to be so hard on you. You got 2 timeouts. Got to take one. Of course, I'm speaking from a chairborne Ranger perspective, right? He's the real Ranger on the field doing the darn thing. I get that. But maybe call a little earlier.
Nice pass.
Okay, there's a little chip. Child's play for number 4. It's Ryan.
Again, swinging straight into that block, but it worked.
Yeah, she's been doing that. A little mixture of off-speed shots. Scores 14-7. I hope. That's Elsie Parnell to serve. And again, she's serving like she has somewhere to go.
Yes.
You know, if you got a doctor's appointment, tell the coach now. They'll just let you go now instead of going there and rushing the serve into the net. And yep, she's not giving it to her, but she's letting her know. And now in the libero is who?
Who's on first?
Yes.
Here we go.
Whoa! Marley Richardson, just
nice swing, nice set location.
Yeah, she came back in for Mira Cardillo, and we know why. Like I said, when this team's turning on all cylinders, no matter what level we're commentating, it's real fun to watch. It's just good volleyball. It's what they train. It's what they train for. It's why
this is the end of the year. They've been training a long time.
Endless hours, doing the right thing, doing the wrong thing leads to this very moment here on center court at the Hawaiian Festival. I love our referee. The haircut game is clean. Look like he's going to Ranger school. There's a middle set. Zoe down the middle gets dug and got it. And it's like, and am I wrong? Are they not turning on all cylinders right now? It's like, and like you said, mixing it up, everyone can get it.
I personally would have left number 17 in.
Yeah.
Later.
Give her the time. Yeah, I agree.
You know, tell her before she goes in, hey, I have all the confidence in you. Go do your thing. Nice out of system bumps.
Richardson, there's the dig. They go to Isabella into the tape end. And it's, can you talk to me a little bit about this? She's doing the right thing, approaching in and out. What is she missing? Is she just swinging too sidearm? Is she catching it too low where her head is?
She let the ball come too low. She needs to attack it higher.
Yeah.
And the set was inside.
Right.
So she needs to be quicker. She was setting up appropriately outside. But when you recognize the set's dropping in, you got to get quicker into the court and get a straight attack if you can.
Gotcha. I agree. And
I mean, not straight perpendicular to the net, but a better approach. It's not her fault, but as a hitter, once the ball leaves the setter's hands, you got to do something.
Then it is her fault. As an outside hitter, look, that is the life of a gangster. That is the life of an outside hitter. Everyone thinks it's this glorified position where you're one-on-one with perfect sets. No, you're going to get out of system sets. You're going to have two girls waiting for you. And either, again, I don't mean to sound like a cold tuna. Either you can do it or you can't.
Oh, we love cold tuna here.
Oh, sure. That's Bill Parcells, man. That's wicked tuna.
No, in a poke bowl.
Yes. Oh. I got to tell you, my wife moved to Hermosa Beach, and that's all she eats, like twice, 2-3 days a week. She's loving it. We got 9:17. All right, we're back in. Perez back in the game to hit a ball. They're in row 1, rotation 1. And lucky for her, Perez is out there. That ball is ruled out of play. When you're on the volleyball floor thing, when you're off of it, if you contact it off, the referee rules the play out of bounds. And now reaching double digits. There's a back set. And that's Richardson. They're going to stay. That's the outside hitter staying right side. Free ball, and nobody wanted a part of that. Little campfire defense, coach.
Somebody be aggressive.
I mean, they were roasting marshmallows. They were singing camp songs. They're making hot dogs. Anything but reaching for that ball. That was what we call campfire defense. Singing camp songs. Richardson back to the service line. Richardson. Look, Kamalu. Free ball. Looking for 19. Zoe. Good night.
She's feeling it. Got the celebration going. Some kind of LeBron James.
We saw it. Yeah, we saw it yesterday too.
Yeah.
LBJ, where are you? We love you, LeBron, but this is the year of the New York Knicks. I hope. Ooh. Oh, that ball's out of bounds. They got a little bit of protection here, and the score is now 20-10. They're doubling up.
Doubled up.
Richardson back to serve. I almost lost my train of thought thinking about the Knicks. I gotta get right, man. Gotta get back here.
Even this, put 17. Let her serve.
Agreed.
Although she's having fun dancing on the side, so maybe.
It's been quite the party atmosphere, hasn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Good
With this music in between every serve.
Definitely the Aloha spirit is just roaring in this gym. From the opening ceremony to the traditional ball throw we did today. I love that we come here and nobody, and Jason, who's from Los Angeles, played for University of Hawaii, just has this profound respect for the Aloha spirit, the warrior spirit, of course, too. We're playing sports. Hawaiians don't want to give you an inch. Shout out to Max Holloway, right? There's the guy that never gives up.
All right, I'll let him know.
23-12. Someone came up. Must have thought I was the DJ. Gave me some Hawaiian reggae stuff, and I'm like, I love the idea, but I'm not your guy. Billy B is the guy behind the ones and twos the entire tournament. In fact, I think one of the best DJs/MCs on this side of the country.
Nice.
That ball's dug, going to the outside. That's Perez.
Donut.
I love it. Setting up match point opportunity number one.
The tip coming over this way. Early on in the match, the coach needs to inform his players, if they're not observing it, that they're in a rotation defense. You just tip the ball right to the girl sitting behind the block.
100%.
You got to, yeah.
We call that facts.
And
jump serve. Wow, would you look at that? That was who?
Who?
My Chen Hu gets the
Yeah,
jump
they're
serve.
celebrating with her. Oh, somebody got poked in the eye on the celly.
Oh no. No, not in the eye. She got bashed in the head. And that's okay.
Oh, her forehead.
Yes. Not the first time a teenager gets hit in the head. We just don't want them dropped on their head when they're babies, okay?
Parents
She's a
on the
teenager,
court.
she's tough, and let the celebration begin for City. My goodness, Coach. What a fun time.
I think they're undefeated, right? Because they beat Eric's team yesterday.
They beat him at the
2
end of
days
the day,
ago.
right?
Yeah.
But
They
they
played
lost
him
to
a
them
couple
first.
times. Ah, okay.
So they dropped the first one, and then they were down by a lot. They lost the first set, and then something popped, and I think they won every single set since. Something like snapped and just like boom.
Yeah.
We're going to do one more here. This is a late morning. I'm going to do this in 3 files. This is part 1, part 2, part 3 of day 2. Actually, if there are 2 new teams, I think I'm going to start a new file. Maybe I'll do part 2 now. Yeah, guys, let's close out day 2, part 1. Stay with us. We're going to be back. Stay tuned. We're going to do part 2, day 2, right here on NY Varsity Sports. So hang out with us a little bit. In about 10 minutes, the next stream's going to pop up, and you guys are going to be excited and ready to go for the next match. So am I. But for now, for Coach Kalani, I'm Jason DeBeas. See you in 10 minutes, the next stream here on NY Varsity Sports.